distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
Her violent vision grips you. Duegar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Duegar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I suppose such wicked killers deserve wicked ends.
Slave ran away, took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. We were on an expedition down here when the Duegar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
Then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Filro? They knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, true enough. But I know its location.
Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cinderellimouse and I'm back with Baldur's Gate 3. I know I always start with I'm very excited, but I genuinely am so excited to continue playing Baldur's Gate. I haven't played it for 2 weeks because I've had so much kind of Sims content and editing going on that I kind of pre-recorded the last 2 episodes. And so I've got like Baldur's Gate withdrawal symptoms basically, and Veilguard's coming out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many games and Life is Strange. I just want to play everything. But I can't. I'm focusing. I'm on Cordia right now. So in the last episode, I need to recap for myself because it's been so long. We are in the Underdark and it's one of my absolute favourite places in the game, one of my favourite levels, if you want to call it a level. It is Cordia's home because she is a drow, but obviously she escaped. She didn't really fit in with the kind of evil drow society that followed Lol. So, but she feels really good about being back home. It's familiar. It's where she grew up, right? It's where she belongs in a way. And so very luckily she stumbled upon a really lovely myconoid colony, and these are all like mushroom guys and they're just great. I love them so much. They're very kind of hippie in a way. So basically the mushrooms have taken in this deep gnome who was running away from some Duegar. Now the Duegar are kind of the bad guys in this situation. They had taken a group of deep gnomes kind of hostage and they were forcing them to dig something out. We are currently looking for this like abandoned temple of the Justiciar. We are also looking for kind of a forge. If you can hear that noise, it's just my cat playing with this box in the background. And so we think maybe the Duegar might know something about these things, and also the path to Moonrise Towers. But yeah, they were chasing this gnome who'd managed to escape, and when she escaped she stole the captain's boots. So we've actually currently got the captain's boots, and because she'd kind of ran to this myconoid colony, they'd kind of given her refuge, and the Duegar attacked the myconoids, and the myconoids defended themselves. They took out loads of Duegar. They lost a couple of their own, and they're basically like reviving the Duegar to kind of be like little puppets, which I think is kind of like divine justice. And what would you call that? Karma? It's kind of like you know, the Duegar actively chose to, you know, enslave the deep gnomes, and so now that they've made the wrong choice by attacking the myconoids are now kind of turning them into slaves. It's kind of like, well, you get what you give, you know? So we're definitely choosing to side with the Mykonoids. I really like them. And I think we're going to have to go and fight the Duegar, which I'm a bit scared of. I think they're kind of quite tough. So that's kind of what's going on at this point. But I am excited because even though Cordia has been wearing this kind of like CC necklace, this Pearl of Power, she actually has a real Pearl of Power now. And let me show you what I want to do with this. I think I did originally give it Gale in the last episode, but then I had like a thought and I was like, I know what I can do with this. So if I equip the Pearl of Power for a second, it says that it gives me Pearlescent Restoration. Basically, I can restore a spell slot. And because I'm a sorcerer, what I can do now is go ahead. I've got like 3 level 3 spell slots. So what I can do is go ahead and if I can find the option to do it. Right, hang on, where is it? Is it up here? Sorcerer? Here it is, class actions. Okay, let's put those somewhere where I can actually find them. Sorcerer, class actions, here we go. Clearly I haven't used these till this point. So the sorcery points are the thing that lets me do like a spell as a bonus action or a spell at long distance and things like this, or double up on a spell. So these are really, really useful to have in combat. So what I can do is I can prepare more sorcery points. I've currently got 5, but for example, my favorite spell costs 3 sorcery points. So if I make more sorcery points, I can do the quicken spell more often. It's a tactic. It's great. Trust me, guys, on this. So I'm going to go and create sorcery points. And I'm going to use one of my level 3 spell slots to do this. And it's going to give me 3 more sorcery points. So confirm that. So now you can see I've got 8 total sorcery points, which means I can do a quicken spell twice. And then I've still got 2 left over to do something else. So now I can do this and restore that level 3 spell slot that I've just used. And then I've not lost a spell slot. How good's that? And this comes in really handy at like later levels. You get similar things that kind of let you restore like the higher level spell slots, and it's so good. I think all we can do with this one is up to level 3. But yeah, up to 3rd level, but that's going to be super useful to have those extra things. And then I can just go ahead and take that off, and I've still got the spell slots and I've still got the sorcery points, so I can kind of like put that in my backpack or whatever for later. I've got some other stuff in my backpack which we'll kind of talk about more kind of when we get to it. These are the boots that were stolen from the Duegar. I think I'm going to return these because I believe that Click Heals is bugged. So I think we can just sacrifice those and give those to Dirge. He can give them back to the Duegar. We can see if we get anything extra from that, and then we can decide kind of what we want to do about that whole situation. I'm not too bothered about the boots. Okay, to Gale. So Gale got this Mage's Tunic. Now this is a modded item, but I really, really like it. I like that I have to kind of like buy it and kind of like progress through the game before I can get it. But it is a little tiny bit cheaty if you want to see mods as being cheaty, but it's my favorite robe for him and it kind of completes his build. So you can see his old robe kind of gave him cold damage resistance. This is going to give him cold and fire damage. I want him to be a cold and fire wizard and kind of focus on those kind of spells. And so this gives him this also gives him exquisite focus. While concentrating, you can add your spellcasting ability modifier to your saving throws and gain a +1 to your armor class. We love that bonus action, this bonus to his armor class. Oh my god, words are so hard. And his modifier is +3 because he uses intelligence to do his spells. And it also gives him a burning anger. When you're hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take 1 to 6 fire damage. So it's a little bit like Hellish Rebuke, and I really, really like that. So I'm going to swap those out, and then it just looks really cool. Let me take his shield off for a hot second. Look at how awesome he looks, and I kind of like the black on him as well. He's giving like bad wizard vibes and I'm into it. So yeah, that is kind of more or less Gale's build for the time being, although I do think we can probably get him a better staff. Let me move that over here because you can't see him when he's behind my head. Yeah, we can probably get him a better staff, and then that is kind of, you know, what I'm doing with Gale. Okay, I am excited. Does he have his mage armor on? He does not. So currently his AC is 18, but if I find his mage armor, there it is, and we pop that on him. Go Gale. Beautiful. We can now see his AC is 21, which is insane. He is no longer a glass cannon. He is probably one of the most buff people on the team. If we go to the character sheet, no, not the character sheet, here we go. If we go here, we can see Cordia has 19, 15, 19. I think he's got the highest armor class of the whole team, which is insane. Gale is getting really, really strong now. Did you ever doubt him? The glass cannon, needing help in that portal right in the beginning, is now just epic. And I love that. I love how the characters kind of progress and really come into their own as you kind of continue playing. It's so cool. Okay, so Dirge has this ring, the Ring of Mind Shielding. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. We might as well give it him because he hasn't actually got any special rings on at the moment, although the ring of being really invisible that we got off the children in Druid's Grove is incredibly important to me. I love to have this on for as long as possible. It's just not like, it's just a nice item, but I think we can probably get rid of the dark ring, which doesn't actually do anything. There we go. So yeah, he's going to have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. No point giving that Cordia because she's an elf. Any elves already have advantage on against being charmed, or can't be charmed actually in a lot of the cases. So yeah, Dirge also is protected from that. And there's a lot of charm spells in the game, so definitely going to come in handy. I think Karlach has some boots. Yeah, she does. So if you look here, she has the Boots of Stormy Clamour, Arcane Echo Malefication. That's a great word. Is that a real word or a made up word? I want to use that in a sentence this week. When the wearer inflicts a condition upon a hostile creature, they also inflict 2 turns of reverberation. I'm going to pop these on her because I like the spring step boots in theory, but I don't really dash with Karlach. What I might do is send those over to maybe Astarion, because do you remember in the Githyanki crash I had him kind of like dashing away from the Githyanki to get out of combat, so they might come in handy on him just to kind of like help him get away faster. In my own D&D campaign, I had somebody trying to chase down a bad guy, but their movement speed was 30 and the bad guy's movement speed was 35, and so they were both dashing, and like my player was trying to gain on the bad guy, but they were just coming up short because they kept on like dashing, so they'd get like what, 35, like 70 movement, and they'd get 60, and they just couldn't keep pace. So movement speed, that little bit extra, can make a big difference if you're trying to catch somebody or get away from somebody. All right, I think I want to send Dirge's team out first. Here we go, leave camp. Okay, so here we are back with the Duegar. I think we should have a chat with him. So Gek Cole is their leader.
Nothing for you here. Cross the Ebon Lake to the Sergeant, or drown in it for all I care.
So we have got his permission to cross to the Ebon Lake, oh, did we give him the shoes back? Did we give him the boots back? What? Oh no, I think in the last episode, I got really confused then. So in the last episode, what happened was we offered him the boots and he said deliver them to the sergeant, and that's what got us permission to cross. So we don't actually technically have to fight. So if you're kind of a bit of a peacekeeper in the game and you don't want to fight the bad guys and you want to kind of make your way through dialogue checks and through kind of charming people, you can absolutely do that. Absolutely no reason to fight them other than Cordia is a cleric of Alistairi and she's all about freedom and fighting oppression, and these guys are the oppressors, so we're gonna fight them. But first, I think Dirge would head up to, I've got a new mouse, so luckily my right button works now, but it's a bit stiff and a bit strange. So if you're noticing I'm still having some kind of like movement issues, it's just me getting used to this brand new mouse. Yeah, let's head back up here. Kind of to the Myconoi colony, because Dirge hasn't been to the Myconoi colony. What was that? Because Dirge's team hasn't been to the Myconoi colony yet, and maybe he just wants to go and check out the situation and kind of see it for himself. You know, he is a bit suspicious, a bit overprotective of everybody. So yeah, let's head up there. And there's a couple of things that I do want to pick up as well on the way. And Lae'zel's incredible jumping ability is going to come in useful here. So this is like an alternative entrance to the Myconoi colony. But Lae'zel, where are you, sweet baby girl? I've got a job for you.
Blackets will be
Could
done.
you come over here, please? And I don't know if she can do it without it. There's quite a big jump here. Oh my god, look at that jump. Amazing. Look at that. That was a powerful jump, Lae'zel. Careful. Try to land more softly. This is the Eagle's Nest. You do get like, I think like an achievement or inspiration. There you go. Outlander, Clever Cookie. Because Carlack's an Outlander, she's got inspiration from that, which always comes in useful. And there's nothing majorly interesting in that chest, but it's good to get the inspiration, especially if you've used any inspiration. You know, you want to kind of like keep that high because it helps when you have to re-roll things. Okay, so getting back down though might be more of an issue because I don't really want to take fall damage, like 3-4 fall damage. But what we do have, I believe, are the Boots of Featherfall. So boots. Does Dirge have the Boots of Featherfall? I think I gave them to him. They're called like Mistress Grace, and we got them from. No. Yeah, they're called Mistress Grace, right? So Mistress. Oh, Mistress. No, I don't want to take a screenshot. Mistress Grace. There. Where are those boots? Yeah, Dirge does have them. So if I give Lae'zel those boots, and we pop those on for a second. Now we have Featherfall. These are the boots that we got when we went to the Arcane Tower, and they were kind of in that box of things that they looked like mundane items until you took them out and then you realised they were magical. So hopefully now, I think, what do I have to do? Do I have to like put on Featherfall? Where's the option to do it? Oh, there, look, Featherfall, bonus action ritual. So it doesn't cost a spell slot, and now she can just jump down and not take fall damage. Yay!
Assume nothing.
So again, if you want to jump down to the Underdark through the hole in the spider like layer, that's another thing that you can do. I want to swap her boots back though because I prefer those ones, but I love that. I might leave those on Lae'zel just because she does a lot of jumping around, so maybe that's a good idea. Let's pick up these toadstools. And then we'll have Dirge regroup Lae'zel. And yeah, let's head in here.
Should all be running.
So, Dirge. Very suspicious of these characters.
What's up for discussion?
Mildly
The
suspicious.
Sovereign spoke its word. You will obey.
I obey no master. Lumpy Dirge.
The creature's song rumbles within you, neither warm nor welcoming.
The feeling is neutral. And Hook Horror Spore Servant. This thing's terrifying.
Monstrosity stares blankly forward.
I feel like chicken tonight. But maybe not that one. Chicken and mushrooms? Anyone? Chicken and mushroom stew? How are we feeling?
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
So, is this the Sovereign that we're supposed to talk to? This isn't the same Sovereign that Cordia spoke to. Who's this guy? There's no way Dirge would be giving him any information, even if he could remember where home was, because obviously he has no memories. He's not sharing any information with this random mushroom. So he's going to make up the kind of treasured memories you'd expect the same to feel, which I think is very telling of Dirge. That is a Dirge specific answer. It's kind of like, tell them what they want to hear. Imagine what it's like to feel like you belong somewhere. He doesn't have that feeling.
It sighs, though from your hollow words or believing your false dreams, you know not. It reveals its own home in reply, a humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Tasty.
Duegar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Duegar rot. I mean to join you.
Can I just point out the detail of like the mushrooms growing out underneath his like corpulent breast? Like, what a fun touch. It's kind of like, oh, that must be a bit of a dank place down there. So I do feel bad for him. Like, when I first played the game, I was like, that's sad, you know, he hasn't got his home anymore, he's lost all his people, he's a king with no kingdom, effectively. But then I'm kind of like, well, what are you doing here then? Because, like, I suppose he's also hiding from the Duegar, like, this circle's offering him protection, but you can understand his motivation in kind of wanting retaliation. So I think, yeah, he can join us, but Dirge is going to say, join me? Well, that depends. Can you make yourself useful?
In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it.
Sounds interesting. I do make a lot of corpses. Are you sure it's going to be dangerous?
I am the danger, and I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs.
Like, I am the danger and I am the cure. That is such a great line. That sounds like a Doctor Who line. I love that. I like it.
And I watch universes freeze and creations burn.
I don't know, when you look at those like big Doctor Who speeches, like that would fit right in. Very well. I'm not traveling with some overgrown mushroom. Very well. You may join me.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
Sorry guys, my hair's sticking. Oh, there we go. My hair's sticking to my eyelashes. And so I'm scared that I'm just like gonna peel off my eyelash. It's gonna be like floating around in my hairline. Okay, so we've got Sovereign Glut with us, and I know just what we need here to fight these bad guys. So follow me, Glut. He does run around with you. If you want to take him through like the entire level, you can absolutely do that. And there are also like tricky ways of getting him out of the Underdark and kind of like running around different like levels of the game with him. So you can go and watch those tutorials if you like. I haven't done that. I don't particularly like Sovereign Glut, and you can and you can get a really similar feature using the I think it's like the Circle of Spores Druid. You can get something really similar where you can get a similar ability. But it just so happens that Dirge is incredibly good at providing fresh corpses for Sovereign Glut to revive. And we recently might have created such a corpse. We kind of run back up this way, was it? No, where is it? Where did we leave that nasty little corpse? Over here! Do you remember this guy, the Boulette, where I was like, should I kill it, should I not kill it? I was doing my calculations in my head and I was like, I think we need to kill it because we now get a Boulette pet. You know that letter that Cordia had from, let me just go to Cordia a second. You know that letter that Cordia had from the Arcane Tower, when it's like, a Boulette is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. Like, this is where we get the Boulette. This was foreshadowing, guys. So we're not going to have him for very long. He is quite hard to walk around with. He doesn't follow you very easily. But yeah, we're going to get Sovereign Glut to come over here and use his Animating Spores spell on the Boulette.
Silence. I am breathing life.
I don't like the guy, but he's got some great lines and delivered well. Like, shout out whoever the actor was, because yeah, Sovereign Glut is a vibe. But look at this now, we've got a sweet baby Boulette. We could buff him up a bit, we could heal him, but for strategy reasons, I don't want to do that. which all will become clear later. Just trust me on this, guys. Oh my god, look at our boy go. So we can actually control him now. I love the Bula. I wish I could keep him and like have him as a summons. There probably is a mod for that, but with all his little mushrooms as well, he is the goodest boy. He means no harm. But he's got this bite attack which can do 52 damage, which is insane, and also things like corrosive phlegm, and he's also got this special deadly leap which can do up to 44 damage, and he can, obviously he's quite big, so that can be like a crowd control thing. So yeah, the Bula is gonna be super duper interesting in this fight, and I'm gonna save just in case this goes horribly wrong. All right, are you ready? Because I'm excited but also nervous. Let's keep going.
I have a lot on my mind. And well,
we're going to show these Duegar who the boss is in these parts. And it's Cordia. Apparently. Okay, here we are, the decrepit village. Let's head in. So these guys can do quite a bit of damage, but you know what? So can we. Let's make sure. Is the Bula actually following us, or has he got stuck? He does get stuck quite a lot, I've found. See what I mean? Can't get there. I don't even know what's blocking his path. It might be this tiny crystal. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to have to also be careful to use the right jump and not the jump that kind of like destroys everybody. He's so cute the way he kind of like wriggles when he's preparing to jump. He's adorable.
I've got a long road
Alright,
ahead.
let's keep going. Stay close, Mr. Bulak man.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
Do we want to sneak up and get this guy? Right, Bula, let's initiate this fight. Can I jump over there and just like slam dunk this guy? Should we go for it? Path is interrupted. Oh, there we go. Surprise! Imagine like the Bula being like an excited puppy, and like, you know how dogs run over to you and like jump on you and lick your face? Like imagine that, but the Bula, you'd just be like okay. Dirge.
Come on. Can't
Who's
stay idle.
Lae'zel rolled highest on initiative. Girl boss. Did we kill that guy? I can't even see if he's still there or not. Is he dead? I can't tell. He's dead. Oh my goodness. Like one shot. Yes. Okay. Lae'zel, could you also... now we're in a really awkward position. I really want to take this guy out because he is problematic. Can she jump? Can she jump there? Oh, the Bulak's in the way. Yeah, I want to get a shot on that guy, but he's really kind of like out of range. So let's jump forward. Oh, it's a shame we've not still got the feather-fall boots on, isn't it? Let's jump forward there. Just because her jump covers more distance than her movement speed. It's like a little bit more effective. And we're going to go for this guy. He's armed. Astarion has the disarming shot. I'm actually going to get Astarion forward first in that case. Like I say, he does have that disarming shot. So let me go to his bow and arrow. Disarming attack. Just to prevent... Oh, look, he can shoot from up there. It's disadvantaged, but let's go. It didn't work very well in the crash. So give me guidance, guys. I need it in this moment. He dropped his weapon. Good job, Astarion. Okay.
Time to
Lae'zel in that case. Let's go and get this guy 15 hit points. He does not stand a chance. Like, he doesn't even stand a chance. 85. Let's go. Oh, let's go again. Another arrow right to the nose. She crit him for 17 hit points. I think he only had one left. Right, let's save our action surge and let's just move Lae'zel forward, but try not to block this thing here. Okay, so she's in a good position for the next round because she can go out here and start getting these guys. Okay, there's only 2 of them left. This is going quite well. Famous last words. Let's have Astarion hide.
Let's have a little fun.
And start to move forward with his bonus action. So we'll just get him into kind of like another hiding spot, I guess, like there. So that hopefully he can get like the sneak attack on the next turn. I'm so excited again. I've not played for 2 weeks and I've missed it so badly. I love this game so much. Okay. Oh, there's a glowing crystal. Let's take it. Mine. Can we get it? Is it out of reach? Oh, damn it. Just out of reach.
Still on my feet.
Okay. Dirge. Again, I really wish I could, like, get to this guy. Do I have Misty Step? Okay, I do have Misty Step. So I could Misty Step as my bonus action, and then what would I do as my action? I could sneak attack, but he's got 62 hit points. I could Ice Knife him, because if he falls over, that's going to be really good. Oh, I never remember to get my minor elementals out. You guys all need to shout at me in the comments for that. Let's Misty Step here. And let's see if we can Ice Knife him. Because again, if he slips, that's going to be really, really good for us. Am I on him or am I on that thing? There we go. Okay. Okay, so I wasn't really intended to do a huge amount of damage with that. I just wanted to make him slip. All right. Can you... Oh, you can get back as well. You can get out of range. Perfect. Get over here. Get over here with the star.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Nice. Okay. I'm feeling confident. That's the enlarge spell. Gale has that, so we might use that kind of later on. Okay, Sovereign Glow, I basically just want you to get closer. Just get over here, it's fine. Yeah, maybe I'll have him dash, and maybe I'll have him kind of come in through this way, but again, I don't want him to, sorry, camera angle's bad there. I don't want him to, like, block the door, though. Yeah, let's group up. What could possibly go wrong if we just huddle together? He went prone! Okay, so what he does on his turn, almost every single time, there's like some, I can't get the camera very good here, but there's some corpses here. Can you see these like 4 corpses down here somewhere? What he does is he revives those 4 corpses, and there's like 4 extra zombies attacking you on his turn. That's kind of what he does, and that's why I kind of really wanted to take him out first, so that he couldn't get those extra kind of reinforcements. And so because he slipped, he can't do that. So honestly, big brain time. My plan to Ice Knife him actually worked. Okay. But Karlach is like miles away. What are you doing up here, girl? Like, she has got a Hellcrawler as a bonus action. If I jump forward, she's going to be prone. Let's just move forward a little tiny bit.
I've got it.
If I move her forward that much, can I jump then? She's just in such an awkward position, basically. She can't really do much. Okay, in that case, I'm going to dash. And how far forward can I get her? Yeah, we'll have a dash through that way. So she's going to start heading out of this door here. It's not the best position she could possibly be in. Like I say, she has got a Hellcrawler, but I think she's out of range to do that, unfortunately. Okay, let's hold position. But we have got the Boulette. Okay, can I Deadly Leap down here with the Boulette? See, what I mean? It's like the movement's so awkward on him. Maybe I can jump down to this guy. Oh, not really. Can I just jump? 53 health points. He's got 82 left. We're taking the risk. We're doing it. Okay. So he went prone. So he couldn't do his deadly leap, but he's down there now. He can like bite it on the next turn. Excellent work. Okay. And again, he's not really the Boulette. He's not himself. He's not actually the good boy. He's just a puppet being puppet mastered by the quite nasty Sovereign Glut. So as much as we love the Boulette, it's not really the Boulette. It's like zombie Boulette. It's like mind control Boulette. So don't get too attached, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay, Lae'zel. Oh god, the camera angles. Ugh. Let's get through here. Probably gonna have to, I should have jumped forward, shouldn't I? Can she get a hit on him? No. Let's use dash then. Let's get forward into a better position. We can action surge. I'm gonna do the action surge. And we're gonna shoot this guy and hopefully try and take him out a little bit.
Let my name be known.
We missed, of course we did. Let's try again. Don't miss this time. Okay. Can I get close enough to him to hit him a little bit? It says no. I don't believe it. Do you know what? Just head down here. And then what has she got as a bonus action? Ancient Grudges. Can I really not get to him? Oh, that's frustrating. Can I push him? Can I push him off? No, not enough movement. Oh, Lae'zel, why? Okay. Oh, end turn. We haven't taken any damage though on our team, apart from the Boulette, who honestly is just a victim of the Puppet Master in this case. Right, can we sneak attack this guy? Oh, look at that sneak attack. 94% with advantage. Go.
Let's play.
Again, we don't want him raising those zombies. That's our trick. 22 hit points. He's got 9 hit points remaining. Okay, Astarion can't quite get to him. What if I dash? Right, we can dash over to him.
This way.
And then can I do 9 hit points of damage as a bonus action? Whoa, I went backwards instead of forwards. Can I do that? Vampire Bite. Okay, he doesn't need to heal, but this might do it. And he will be happy as well. Yeah, look, he's happy. Oh, 4 hit points remaining. How unlucky was that? All right, okay, Astarion, sweet baby, go and stand a little bit closer next to Lae'zel. She'll protect you, okay? There we go.
Nothing important.
Okay, Dirge. Dirge might be able to finish it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the arrow trick.
What do I have to lose?
And we're invisible. I love when Dirge goes invisible. Okay. Dash. And then it's just that guy there. So let's, I don't want to get too close. Let's kind of go here, I think.
Breathe
So he's
deep.
closer,
Move.
but the bad guy is not going to know where he is. Oh, I love when he's invisible. Okay, that cloak's amazing. This is actually my first playthrough where I've played very far with the Dirge and actually got the cloak. I don't think I've done it before. So actually getting to play with that cloak is a lot of fun for me on these videos. Okay, let's go. Okay, what are you going to do with your turn? Last of the Duegar. Ooh, you're raging. He's a barbarian. He's got bear heart. That's what Karlach's kind of alignment is. Okay, again, you are just... Do you know what? Why don't you just do a really big jump and get down there too. 19 hit points. Let's not worry about it. Get in the fight, mate. We've held back too long. Again, I have a plan. There's strategy here. Just trust me, guys. Okay. Karlach, get forward. I would love to get Karlach down there and have like Bearheart versus Bearheart, but I'm just trying to get a better angle here. I'd love to get Karlach down there and have like Bearheart versus Bearheart. Oh, I might be able to if I Hellcrawler. Oh, she can Hellcrawler. Okay, don't get the Boulette. Why does it say I can hit them? They're dead. Let's not worry about that then. Hellcrawler, that guy. Okay. Alright, let's do some damage here. Not enough movement? Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? That's okay, she can throw. She has her little, not the hammer, the returning pike. So can I throw that? Why isn't it coming up as an option to throw it? Let me get it out of a backpack. Returning pike, there we go, okay. Throw weapon. We're a bit close, but let's do it anyway. I'm so sad. If I was like a foot further forward, I would have had that. Okay, let's throw the pike. Oh, it's not working. Oh, she didn't. Oh, it's got the extra reach. Nice. Well, we didn't do as much damage as I would have liked with her there, but she is in a good position, so. Okay, dude, bite this guy. We're angry at him. Go. I love him. I really wish I could have him as a summons. I don't think it's possible. It might be if like you're like a really high level hunter or something like that, but I don't. I think this is the only way that oh, too excited, I can't speak. I think this is the only way that you can get a Boulette. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. Okay, Lae'zel, baby girl. Let's just keep firing arrows. 24 hit points. You know what? I don't think he's... Why are you climbing up? Listen, don't question it. 5 hit points she took off him. Okay. Do you know what? Let's get down there as well. Let's Misty Step into... She is a melee fighter. Sorry, this is such a terrible camera angle. Let's not make the same mistake and make sure we're actually in melee with him this time. Alright, and we'll use our extra attack to just absolutely whack him in the face. Nice. Oh, he's standing strong. Like, that rage heart, that barbarian thing really did play to his advantage. Okay, Astarion, are you hiding? Do you have... He has sneak attack. Okay, Astarion, go. And the fight is over. Dirge, get down here.
The rot is cleansed.
What are you saying down there, mate? No, I want to come to you. I want to come to you. Don't come to me.
Come.
What do you mean, come, we must speak?
We must speak.
Oh, fine. Okay. You know what? You come over here. There. Perfect. Perfect position. Before I speak to him, I'd want to get Karlach and just have her switch out her weapon again. I'd rather her have Hammerraft and use the returning pike as like backup like we just did. Okay.
Still in control.
What do you have to say, Sovereign Glut? What do you have to say? What do you have to say for
path
yourself?
lies before me?
The tumor is excised.
One way of putting it.
The Duegar are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death Doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign.
This guy is a powerful ally, but I don't like him. No, I like Spore. I'm Team Spore. Let's see if we can talk him out of it though. Dirge has been learning a lot of stuff about companionship and this strange thing where people are nice to him, even though they're not benefiting from it. You know, people like Cordia, Gale are just nice because they're nice. And he's like, he's finding a new way of being, Dirge, and kind of like the idea of kind of like making a deal. Spore and Glut had a deal together and he's betraying that deal and betraying that trust, which again is a lesson that he's been learning, this idea of trusting people. So you turn on Spore, who gave you shelter.
A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Duegar flourished. I sang to Spore for help, yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, smooth mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward, or protect the precious poltroon as it waits for the circle of glut to devour it whole.
What would Cordia say? Again, Dirge respects strength and he wants strong allies. And so Glut has just admitted that he couldn't stand up to the Duegar and he needed help and his people were slaughtered. He couldn't protect them. He was a bad leader. So even though I do personally have a lot of empathy with him, this idea of like he asked him for help and he didn't help and he lost his people, which is understandable that he's got a bit of a vendetta and a grudge against him. Yeah, nah, mate. We're sticking with the group that survived, right? Right. Maybe that was their strategy, to hold back and let you get slaughtered. In which case, they're more intelligent, they're more strategic, they're the survivors. In Dirge's mind, he's like, yeah, I'm sticking with them, kind of thing. Again, I do feel bad for him, but maybe, you know, wanting blood, wanting revenge isn't the best ideal to have. If you're so eager for blood, gut. I can't say that again. If you're so eager for blood, Glut, then let me give it to you.
You shall never again know home.
Lae'zel and Astarion are like, fight, 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 like in the school ground. Okay, so I did again, I knew what was coming. I have done this fight before, which is why I was kind of making them take those big leaps to kind of get their health down. Oh, he has healed though, it's cheeky man. I think maybe we go for the Bullet first, because he can do a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and just try and take out the Bullet. Oh, critical miss. Lae'zel, this is not the moment to be missing. I need to give her that lucky trait. Feet. Okay, 10 hit points. And then we'll go ahead and do Flurry of Blows on... Actually, can we push him down as well? No, let's Flurry of Blows in. Critical hit as well, does a decent amount of damage. And then let's just move around so again we're not all kind of like totally grouped together. I want to kind of surround... Oh! I tried to stay in range of him. I didn't realise she was out of range. Oopsie daisy. Okay, well he missed, so... Guess that's why your whole thing got wiped out then. I'm sorry, that's... Do you know what, actually? In this political climate, I'm just going to slap myself on the hand for kind of making jokes like that, because that is actually really insensitive of me when I kind of put two and two together. So I am sorry for making jokes like that. Obviously, I'm talking specifically about the game and not things that are going on in real life, because the things that are going on in real life are absolutely horrific. In real life, I am a peacekeeper. I am like, people should be doing the negotiations, people should be talking, people should be... the only people that benefit from war are the leaders who are greedy and selling arms and, you know, gaining territory. You know, whichever side you're on, the people suffer, and I just think, you know, things like that are horrific. Computer games have a place to be cathartic and work through the emotions that are so heavy in real life in a safe way, in a safe space. So again, I just realized kind of what I was saying, and I mean no harm, okay? I mean no harm. And I'm so lucky that I get to sit here and play computer games, and I don't take that for granted. But let's continue. Astarion. And as well, like the idea of like needing an escape from reality, needing a place where, you know, you can get away from the heavy, serious things. You need it. Your soul needs that. Okay, Astarion. Let's go ahead and... I have like, what is it? Like, no, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to go do this. I do have arrows, but I think we can manage this fight. Right, let's go ahead and let's flourish on Sovereign Glut. And I can sneak attack on a bonus action? What? Yeah. Astarion, good job. And we've got advantage on this as well. It only does a small amount of damage, but... Oh, he's lost off balance. Damn it. Can I get away from him? I think we can get away from him. Let's run over here. Can I get up there? Oh, let's get up there. Okay, that's a really good advantage spot for Astarion, especially if we can hide on the next turn and get sneak attack. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can we push Sovereign Glut? Too heavy to shove. Oh, that was going to be my strategy, man. Right, let's sneak attack with advantage the Bullet. I've got to do it on Glut. He's got 46 hit points against 6 hit points. I've got to go for Glut. Okay. Let's just keep knocking him down. Let's do Flourish again. That worked really well with Astarion. Nice. Okay, no crit on him though this time. If we... Right, do you know what? The Bullet has that jump, right? That's an area attack where it does a huge amount of damage. He can't do that to us if we're really close. Well, he can, but Sovereign Glut also take damage. So if we stay close to Glut as two melee fighters and Dirge, then, yeah, then he can't do that to us. He's going to have to come up here and bite us. Okay.
All right, Karlach,
and he can only bite
time.
one individual rather than doing a group attack. Right, okay. Karlach, can you finish off the Bullet, please? No, she can't. Okay, can you hit Sovereign Glut? Okay, they're both really low on hit points. We might take some damage, but I think we've got this. End turn. Why did he miss his turn? Oh no, he raised another zombie. I spoke too soon. Bit rude, mate. Okay. Again, I really want to take out that boulette. Just because of the amount of damage it can do. There we go. The boulette's down. Again, it wasn't really the good boy, guys. It was an imposter. Oh, do you know, I should have gone for Glut. I've just realised, because basically the boulette's a summon, and if I'd killed Glut, it would have also killed the boulette. Ah, different strategy we could have taken there. Okay, anyway, he's only got 15 hit points. I don't think there's much left of him, and I think once he dies, the zombie will die, so we'll focus on him. What's this? Soul Breaker. Extra attack. Make an additional weapon attack this turn. That seems like an obvious choice. I didn't get the extra weapon attack, but I'm going to hit him. 3 hit points remaining. Do you see my moves? I can't watch a Jackie Chan movie without coming out and like thinking I know Kung Fu. I'm one of those bitches. Okay. This is right, guys. Astarion has a sneak attack on him with 85% chance of hitting. I think this might be it. Am I speaking too soon? We'll find out.
Well, it's lights out for old Glut. He gave it his best shot anyway.
A sovereign with no subjects. Glut won't be mourned.
Oh, that's dark. A sovereign with no subjects. Glut won't be mourned. Again, I think the definition of a good leader, in my mind, is somebody who keeps their people safe and makes their country prosperous through like good means. If you have a leader and, you know, through their lack of negotiation skills, through their inability to compromise, you know, like trade deals failing, if relations with another country break down so badly that you end up going to war and your people starve or suffer or, you know, fight and die, that's probably not a great leader. If you look at kind of like the leaders of kind of like the Dark Ages, right, when they were constantly at war, it's like, mate, you were all family. Why couldn't you just get on with each other? Why couldn't you just say, yeah, it's all right, you have that bit of land, I'll have this bit of land, I'll give you apples, you give me potatoes, everybody gets fed, great times. It's like, no, I need your territory because I need more gold for my horse's hooves. Like, I don't know. Like, I think good leaders are peacekeepers, personally speaking. I am team Sovereign Spore. His people are alive, flourishing, 30, flirty and thriving, okay? Not like whatever happened with Sovereign Glut, who is a bit of a warlord. Right, okay, again.
Well, so much for peace.
Don't want to drag too much like real life stuff into things, but let's not flee combat. What am I clicking on? Why can't I? Why am I still? Oh gosh, he's still alive. I thought he was this little dude here. He's like, I'm about to say something I'm going to regret, but he's like so insignificant. I didn't even realise he was there. Okay, I guess we're going to fight this guy then now. Sneak attack? I thought he was going to die of blood. Okay, so I guess we're gonna loot them buddies. Loot that buddy. Deep Known, I think. Oh, he's got gold on him. I guess I didn't check him. The Duegar has a little bit of gold on him. Sovereign Glut has Whole Person. I'm very hit and miss with that, so it's not one of my favourite spells. It can be very good. If you think about all the way back to the Goblin Camp with Minthara and the 3 Goblin bosses, Minthara uses Whole Person on people. She does Whole Person, and then she's like, weapon attack, critical hit, and she can like just absolutely take you down to 0 hit points in 1 turn. She's terrifying. So it can work really well. I've seen other players do Whole Person really effectively. It just, I don't have much luck with it. If you saw like what I was like with Astarion trying to use drop weapon in that other episode, it's like, I need something a bit more reliable. Haste Spore Grenade as well. I love those. Yeah, okay, he's got some alright stuff. We'll take it. I don't know. Does anyone know what you're supposed to do with the lumps of myconoid flesh? Because I have them and I'm like, what do I do with these? They don't seem to be like a potion ingredient. Okay, we have, ooh, Exterminator's Axe. 5 to 21 damage. Scourge of Pests deals an additional 1 to 6 fire damage to plants, insects, or small creatures. Well, knowing what's coming up, I think that could definitely be useful in Act 2. I'm going to send that to Karlach. I do like her hammer for the time being, because it gives us shockwave, which is like when you jump and kind of like do area damage. So I do like that for her. It's fun to use. So I'm just going to hold on to the Exterminator Axe for a little bit longer. Again, it's kind of conditional, so that extra 1d6 damage is only against plants, insects, or small creatures. So even though it looks really good, it's not necessarily better than what we've got right now, depending on how you're using it and what you're using it for. And I just like Karlach's hammer. What can I say? We'll keep it though.
No one back home.
Good stuff. And then
Jack
Cole. Oh, what else does he have? Misty Step, we love that. A camp supply pack, love to see it. He's got a Duegar antidote. So we could have used that to heal the Deep Gnome if we hadn't already had stuff to heal her. Let's go down here. Does the burlette work? Burlette? Like burlesque, but it's all boulettes. Picture that. Boulettes in stockings. Yeah, he didn't have anything I wanted on him. There's this guy though. Novice Garmor. Nothing particularly interesting. I could give those javelins to Karlach. I'll give one to Karlach and one to Lae'zel, and then I've got something to like throw as an action should I want to do that, but it's not going to be the best technique. It's good for like early game, I think, to have like the basic javelins.
In red.
You know, to throw them and not worry about them coming back, basically. Okay, there is something that I forgot about last time we were here, and it's this discarded journal.
Let's see.
We threw a surprise party for Ironfoot. How that idiot made it past 150 is a mystery, but so these are the Deep Gnomes talking, but it's a cause for celebration either way. When he saw the fire whiskey we've been brewing, I swear he teared up. I'd only a cup of the stuff, but I can't feel my tongue anymore. The lunatic finished the barrel that night. I have no idea how he made it to his next shift, but Myrna claimed she needed him inside the wagon to guard inventory. The burrow warden didn't say a word when the snore started. Layabout is lucky she got a soft touch. I'd best get some sleep. Orders just came in for practice shovels and pickaxes for the younglings. That's very cute. And I'd yet to harvest the Zerkwood. Where does the time go? Oh my goodness. Do you know what I just realised we didn't do? We never went and made the Susabark weapon. Oh my goodness. Right, let's get out of the Underdark for a hot second. We need to go to the Blighted Village. I can't believe we forgot this. Do you like, what? Okay, so going back in here, so it's not this building here. This is the one where we got the Necromancy of Fae from. But if we go across here, this is the building that had like the goblins on top. And if we go down here, we're going down to kind of like where the spiders were, but this is where there's kind of like the little blacksmith room over here, and this is where we make like the Susabark weapon. Okay, but what do I want to make? Okay, so I think a combine.
I can't forge a weapon without starting a fire.
There is.
I can't forge a weapon without starting a fire.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I have to use the bellows. I miss. This is completely off topic. Like a lot of you know, probably from the amount of spam in the last week of like The Sims 4, Life and Death, add, I'm an EA game changer. The amount of videos that I put up of that in the last week. I love The Sims, and there was a game called The Sims Medieval, and I loved it so much. And one of the professions that you could do was to be a blacksmith, and I miss it so much. I want to be a blacksmith. I want to be a blacksmith in Baldur's Gate as a profession. I want to be a blacksmith in The Sims 4 as a profession. Like, I really miss that. I would love a I would love a Sims medieval remake that kind of plays like Baldur's Gate. That would be so cool to me. I would love that so much. Okay, well, like with the same fight mechanics and everything, I would like lose my pants. I would wet myself. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Overshared. Where's the Susabark? Wait, we did get the Susabark, right? I did get the Susabark right. We haven't got the Susabark yet. I am stupid. We haven't got the Susabark yet. We're gonna get the Susabark. Dirge, wait there. I'll be back. Let's go to Cordia. Okay, let's go. Listen, the Hyphasia told us that Dirge had defeated the Duegar on the beach, so I think we should go and tell Sovereign. Let me see the way he got down there. That is so cute. She, I think, actually. Let's go and tell them the good news. So first of all, let's talk to Thulla.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
Not yet, but we'll keep looking. Dirge killed the Duegar that were hunting you, though.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
Okay, sorry guys, I just had to like recordify myself. Okay, we know what we need to do. How long before you're fit to move?
Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery.
Okay. Don't worry. We'll save your people. It's what I do. Alright, let's talk to Sovereign Glow. I'm so excited.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
The Duegar are slain. The rot has been purged.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you.
Yes,
you have cut out the Duegar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
My, this sovereign likes to delegate.
He's a fellow drow, it looks like. Ooh. What would Alistair say about this? Maybe we can persuade him. Maybe we can talk to him. Maybe, you know, maybe he doesn't have any other options. Maybe he's also being forced to work for the Absolute. We'll find out what's going on and we'll solve this problem for you, I promise. He wants his head though. You're racking up quite the body count.
I ask a boon, and will give one in return. The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
Ooh, noble, entitled. Oh, look, they're dancing for me. I love when they start dancing. So they dance because they're happy. So, and they like waft the spores around. I love them. I think they're great. Like, whoever designed these guys, like, obviously the D&D characters, so there's a lot of kind of like history of design behind them. But whoever designed them, like, for Baldur's Gate, like the movement of them, because someone had to do that. They had like actors kind of like, you know, doing all the movements. Like, nothing is kind of like entirely kind of like CGI kind of like computer stuff. Like, they had actors in like full body suits like doing all the moves. Oh my goodness, go to what is it called? I'll put it up on the screen now. It's like Larian's kind of second channel, or like their YouTube channel, and they've got this video on kind of like the guy who did all the combat moves, and oh my god, it's epic. Again, the sort of thing that I'd watch and come out of it thinking I can do all those moves. Like, I totally can't. But yeah, the amount of just love that went into this game, the amount of people involved, like, honestly, games like this don't come along very often. Okay, so what's this guy doing? He is ready for October 31st. When is this going up? I think October 31st is Thursday. This is Wednesday that I'm recording this, so tomorrow's Halloween. And then he's sneaking up on him. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Watch out, Blake. Watch out. Oh, he got seen. He's stopped now. Yeah, and so, like, happy Halloween. Like, I hope you had a happy Halloween. Happy day after Halloween when this video goes up. Oh my god. Stop talking. More doing. Okay, let's head out. And go and see if we can find where Dirge went. Oh, we've also got the thing that opened. Where is it? It's over here. Listen to the hay spores. Like, look here. So this is opened up now and we can actually go in here and look. There's like a secret room and there's this guy here, pale corpse. Can we do speak with the dead on him? Have I got speak with the dead? I feel like I've got speak with the dead, but I don't know why. Yeah, I have. Look, sorcerer. No, that's speak with animals. I am silly. I am so silly. I actually need to put that on. Why don't I have speak with the animals on?
Amicus animae.
One of the most important spells in the entire game, and I didn't even have it on. Oh, he's given us a blessing, look. Bliss spores. Affected entity has a 1d6 bonus to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the long rest. And rapport spores. Affected creatures can communicate telepathically with one another. So that's kind of like my hyphasia. If you looked at my last video, if you go on D&D Beyond and type in hyphasia, you'll find like my homebrew stuff. Okay. Let's find a speak with the dead scroll and see what this guy has to say. I wonder if this is one of the drow that we're looking for. So we, as a bit of a recap, we met a drow when we first came into the Underdark, and he was kind of like, he'd been turned into a statue by a beholder, and when we kind of unfroze him, he said that him and 2 other drow have been looking for this ancient adamantine forge, which could be really, really useful in our hands, and we definitely don't want it to fall into the Absolute's hands. And we've been looking for the other drow that he was working with, basically. We did find another drow, but he wasn't. He was just like me. He was just trying to escape the Underdark. So this guy, let's see what he has to say.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Zargrim, Conjurer, Seeker.
The name does sound familiar. What was your business down here?
Glory. We search for the adamantine forge.
That's what I was wanting to hear. What is the adamantine forge?
Lost workshop of Siluriali. Finest weapons in all creation.
Okay. Do you know where to find the forge?
Dawn knows, but cannot tell.
Okay, so we did have that crystal that gave us an idea of the location, I think. We kind of like looked at the crystal and got a vision. We stole it off Dawn. We are still looking for the third guy, so I'm going to say, we. Who were the others? Filro.
Dawn. Each held knowledge. None would share.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, if you do ask how he died, I think he says that he was ambushed by the Beholder.
The same the wizard Duegar was hunting for, it seems.
Duegar, is that how you say his name? Yeah, okay, so we need to go and look for this Filro and see what he knows about the Forge, because we definitely want to track that down. But does he have anything of value or interest here? Flumph mating rituals. The cover features an embossed image of two flumps with their tendrils entwined. Oh, that sounds like some bedtime reading, but maybe I'll just have a quick peek now. A quick peek. Like, read it, yeah, go for it.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals.
Okay, drow nature. Okay, flumps, largely benign parasites. But what do you know about their love lives? What have I got here? Oh, everything's like similar. I'm gonna go for the drow option. Guidance me, guys. It's time. Ooh, I can get Fox's Cunning as well. Advantage on intelligence checks. Maybe I should have got Gale to do this. What have we got? 4 to 9. I think with a little bit of guidance, I think we can do this. Thanks, guys. Your guidance worked. You and Shadowheart have the power. 27. Yeah, that worked very well.
Flumps reproduce asexually. This text contends exactly the opposite, with far too vivid details to match. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
My contact lenses didn't move in my eyes, then I just went really blurry. Oh, it's a magic book, Gale. Come and read it with me. The pages, apparently copied from a master tome, describe the construction and use of a grand forge in the Underdark. Among the Sharans... Oh, Shadowheart, it's mentioning the Sharans as well. Oh, what a wonderful book we found. Among the Sharans dwelled the silver... sorry, I don't know why I read silver. Among the Sharans dwelled the gnome Silovyali, whose talents for wizardry were well known from Candlekeep to Sorcerer. Under his tutelage, the Sharans built the Great Forge, which could heat mithril with such vigour as to turn it into adamantine. I'm going to call it adamantine and adamantine interchangeably. Please excuse me when I do that. With this astonishing metal, they could mould the finest blades and armour. I had a conversation about mithril actually this week, and I was like, why is it that Baldur's Gate has mithril and Lord of the Rings has mithril? Because like you would have thought that one of them would have copyrighted it, so I was like, it must be a real metal. So I was googling it, expecting it to be like a real metal, but it's not. It's like it was created by Tolkien for Lord of the Rings. It's like even like the word itself is from Lord of the Rings languages, and I'm like, well, why are Baldur's Gate allowed to use it then? Like I was really confused about it. I was like, surely maybe they had to like pay copyright. It just was weird to me that it was in both universes, and then in my brain I was like, well, both universes clearly overlap then. They're the same universe. Anyway, with the astonishing metal, they could have mould the finest blades and armour. Well, we definitely want that. Yet the jewel of Yali's eyes was not the forge itself, but the protector he conjured from the magma to guard it. A construct said to be so mighty that no blade could fell it, and no spell could pierce it. Instructions for operating the Great Forge are listed underneath. Ingredients: raw mithril ore, so we need some of that, and a proper mould, so we need moulds and mithril. Place the ore and mould into their respective chambers, pull the lever to lower the hammer and prepare the ore for smelting. Open the valve to allow the lava into the crucible and drop the hammer again to forge the product. Okay. We're on the trail. What on earth? Purple worm gullet. Ugh. Silver stone. And the icy metals. Right, do you remember I think we pickpocketed Dawn to get like the icy helve, I think it was called. So we need 3 pieces of this and then I can construct a weapon for Gale. I am so excited. So we've got 2 out of 3 pieces now. Okay, good. Good. Excited. Oh, too excited. Okay, what else is in here? Shadow, the Shadow of Metamorphosis. So this is like a drow hood, which I kind of love. If you have like a stealthy drow, say you've got like a rogue drow, this is super cool because it's like proper drow armor. But I'm going to send it to Astarion because basically, I forgot that we were in a different place, because basically Astarion has this one on already, this drow hood, but this is like a special drow hood. So I'm going to switch that out, and then he's got like a special version. So this says that it gives you shrouded in shadow, which basically means that you can kind of become invisible and hide yourself, which again, invisibility, if you saw the Kresh, the Githyanki Kresh episodes, really useful for Astarion. Love that for him. Going back to Cordia then, what else do we have here? So we've got some scroll. Gale, there's some scrolls here. A Ray of Sickness, which I might give to Dirge actually, because I think that's a necromancy spell. Possibly, is it? No, it's a poison spell. Oh, never mind. And then what's over here? Oh, there's a backpack. Let's rummage. Oh, the Sovereign Spore is very generous. Scroll of False Life, whole person, some wine. We'll take them. I actually might take the backpack itself. Mine. Burlap sack. Oh, don't want those. What else is there? Mushrooms. Beautiful. Oh, more sacks. A fancy hat. I might leave it, but nice. What I want to do as well, guys, is let me just see if there's anything on this table. Some cheese. I think it's actually moldy though. Is there anything else in this room before I start talking? Because I can't concentrate on 2 things at once. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why is my mouse not working? I think what I'm trying to do is like move the camera like I do in The Sims. So I'm getting really confused because like the movement in The Sims in this game are like different. Okay. So, do you remember that I've been collecting drow bodies basically back at camp, and I've been looking for a place to leave them all? I was like, all these drow, I want to return them to their home. I want to return them to the Underdark, and I want to find a special place to do that. I feel like we might have found that special place because this place feels actually quite nice.
Anything of
so
use?
Let's go ahead and look for those bodies that we've been dragging around in our trunk. And hi, Sir Fuzzlelump. So here we go. So we've got the dead drow. I think this might be the guy that like fell from the mushrooms. He was kind of like jumping up the mushrooms trying to look for an escape, and he fell down. I think that's him. We've got the dissected drow that we found in Druid's Grove, and he'd attacked Halsin and Nettie, and they kind of dissected him and like were doing experiments on his tadpole. And we've also found the dead drow raider. We got him from Wacking's Rest. He was one of the members of the goblin camp that kind of like attacked and took Will's father. So they're not necessarily, at least these 2 are not good guys. They were kind of members of the Absolute, but they are drow, and I do like this idea of kind of like we've got to do right by them. I'm actually going to have Will take an elixir of Hill Giant Strength because his strength is only 8, and he's a paladin, so he needs a bit of strength to be able to kind of do those paladin moves. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. You can see now his strength is 21, and I'm going to get him to carry all these drow to their final resting place. The other 2 bodies we've got are Quill, who we're going to take all the way to Act 3 because she wanted to go to Baldur's Gate and unfortunately didn't make it due to somebody in the party, and Aloija, who I was so sad that she died because we did try to save her by knocking her out, but unfortunately it didn't work. and she made her way to the Githyanki creche and was trying to find the blood of Lathander, and she was unsuccessful, and the Githyanki did kill her, and I feel really bad. So I want to like find somewhere nice to take her as well. Maybe if we can catch up with the Tiefling refugees, we can kind of reunite them. I think that'd be a really nice thing to do. Again, that's just my own storytelling, which is part of roleplay, right? If you do D&D, you do have to kind of like roleplay and think, what would my character's motivations be? And that's fun for me because, you know, you can go beyond the gameplay that's presented to you, and you can kind of come up with your own storylines and your own quests, which I personally think is really fun. So let's go ahead and dump these guys. Drop, drop, drop. And I might just have them like not in a little pile. Let's just spread them out a little bit. There's one. So not the most respectful or ceremonial burial that has ever happened, but I feel like this place is really, really beautiful. It is the Underdark. It's probably one of the most, oh, that's not the right button again, I've been playing Sims too much. It's probably one of the most like beautiful places that you could find in the Underdark, with the crystals and kind of like these beautiful kind of like corals and mushrooms. And so I think this is a nice final resting place. And you know what, if we can do some good with those bodies as well, like if Sovereign Spore, making sure I got the right one. If Sovereign Spore wants to get these bodies and kind of utilize them and do some good with them, then, you know, all the better in Cordia's eyes.
Must lug my guts through
so
this
yeah,
hell.
let's keep going.
Have I been this way before?
Okay, maybe we just want to see if there's anything, any supplies that this person has. Let's talk to this Deep Rothe.
Want Master back. He treats me good now. Doesn't kick me anymore.
What do you mean anymore? Your master used to kick you. Oh, he sounds horrible.
Might be enough to cover rent.
And this lady's trying to make rent. Well, maybe we can do some trading with her. We don't have very much money, but let's see what she has.
A drow. Play nice, or these shrooms will be on you in a flash. Now, doubt you'd care to notice, but you didn't see a dwarf on your travels, did you? Balin's his name.
Well, if you want favours from me, perhaps don't be so rude and drowist. Can you describe him?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Huh. Well, you don't seem to like him very much. Well, I haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
I'll watch out for him. Do you need some help finding him?
Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Well, there's no love lost between you, I see. And who is he to you?
My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
She seems really quite bad-tempered. Maybe he's taking his time for a reason. Maybe he's down the pub. I don't agree with that. Again, like, this just seems like a bad relationship to me where they are not getting along. Kind of toxic. I am not judging anyone in this situation. Well, show me your wares. Do you have anything to trade? Oh, she has lots of stuff to trade. Okay. These are just +1 though. There's nothing too special about these things. Amulet of Restoration, Herbalist Gloves, Ring of Jumping, Caustic Band. So I do like things that stack damage, and it sounds like your weapon attacks also deal 2 acid damage. That would have been really good earlier in the game, but, you know, could stack. That could be, like, useful. She's got some decent armor on her, but nothing that I think I'm overly interested in. She's got some nice dyes. Quite a lot of herbalism stuff. Are these in alphabetical order? Oh, Night Orchid. Shadowheart, your favourite. We do actually have one though. We got one from the Mountain Pass. Okay. Ooh, I might take that crystalline lens because you don't get many of those. Only 13 gold. Well, let's help her out. She does seem to be I don't know. Maybe she needs customers down here. Do I actually have 13 gold? I do. Okay, there we go. Maybe we can come back when we get some more money. Thank you. Okay, good luck finding your husband. I'll keep my eyes open for him.
Balin, where are you?
She does seem worried about him. She said, where are you? What have we got? The True Impossible Adventures, The Approachable East. I'm just seeing if there's anything to read anywhere. Because I don't want to steal anything off her. I'm a nice person. I'm a good drow. Why would I steal anything off anyone? Oh, look, a hook horror. Fascinating. Let's keep going. I swear Dirge said he and Lae'zel were going to meet us out here somewhere.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Okay, there's people start talking around here somewhere, but it overlaps, so I'm trying to go slowly. Anything to say, anyone? I guess not. Right, let's click on this hole.
Even with your keen eyesight, the hole below you soon plummets into an abyss of impossible darkness.
Does anyone have the featherfall boots? Hello?
Your call echoes as it plunges downward, before gradually fading away.
I think you get a different cutscene there if you've got the boulette alive. You can hear like rustling and stuff down there, so it's kind of like foreshadowing. But because we killed the boulette, there's no noises. I feel bad. I like the boulette, but I don't know. An adventurer's got to do what an adventurer's got to do at the end of the day. Again, just moving forward slowly here because I don't want to miss any dialogue.
Sharp, deep,
These things drain away
and still
one's
fresh.
magic. Shouldn't
Some
linger
monster
here.
did this, marking its territory.
See what I mean? The dialogue overlaps. It's so annoying. So Gale was talking about the Susa tree, which if I spin the camera, I think that might be where we find Susa bark. And Shadowheart was talking about these scratches on the ground, which obviously were caused, well, probably caused by the boulette, but who knows what monsters might be lurking down here. Okay, anything to click on here? Oh, there are some swarming toadstools up ahead. So, you know what we do here, guys. Firebolt. Ooh, and bibberbangs. Okay, well, bibberbangs are quite nasty, to be honest. Stay back, they're very explosive. Case in point. So yes, you don't want to get too close, everybody. Stay back. There's quite a lot down there as well. Gale, could you help us out here? It seems quite hot now. Oh, a second too late. I was gonna have him dampen those flames. Okay, it's all safe. Follow me.
Time to press ahead.
Let's go and have a quick peek down here. Again, everybody stay back from the bibberbangs. Maybe I should do the same technique and just like firebolt the whole lot of them. But I think it would destroy anything that was in there. And I can see there's some crystals and things over there. So maybe we can kind of make our way carefully forwards. I can see we can maybe jump up around here. Stay back, everybody. Let me handle this.
Stop! Stop! Bibberbang!
He's indeed surrounded by bibberbang. The spores of those mushrooms are both toxic and flammable.
Well, we know this. Well, this is quite a predicament you've landed yourself in.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere.
So you can hold up a scroll of Misty Step if you have them and just kind of like throw it across to him if you want to do that. But but because I'm doing this on camera and maybe some of you are playing along, I wanted to show you how to find his bag. Okay, hold tight. I'll find your bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
Will approves. So we did get a scroll of Misty Step off Gek Cole, the leader of the Duegar, if you do want to go and find one and you don't already have one, if that's the option you want to take. But I'm going to have Cordia jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump. I clicked on the wrong thing. I probably shouldn't do that when I'm kind of trying to avoid bibberbangs. One false step. and this whole place could explode. Okay, so we're gonna work our way around. Again, you want somebody with a decent ability of jumping here. The backpack's actually here, so we can jump down here and kind of make our way over. But there's something that we want to collect first. Yes, I know. I'm going to get it for you. Just 1 second. I just want to go and have a look over here, if that's okay with you. Hold still. How long have you even been here for, sir? Surely you've learned patience by now. So over here, kind of over this like trunky bit, there's in the dark, which is why I love playing as a drow, because you can see a little bit better. There is a skeleton here, and this skeleton has a magic item, and it is the Explorer's Ring, and it gives you a +1 to nature and a +1 to survival. So let's go ahead and take that. And I might just, who do I want to put it on? I want it kind of on someone in our group. Gale can go ahead and take it. Where's it gone? There it is. Because that might come in useful in a hot second. So, okay, I'll get your backpack. It's fine. I just wanted to check that corpse, that it wasn't going to come alive. We have had some problems with skeletons in the past. Never trust a skeleton, that's what I say. Especially not the spooky, scary kind. They take all your candy, and they don't even say thank you. They just run off with their knees knocking. There you go. So we can jump down here. It's quite a decent place to jump down. Probably want to grab this torch as well and move it away from the whole situation. Maybe I'll just kind of like... I don't really want to equip it, but can I like turn it off? No, let's just pick it up then. Okay. So he's very lucky because I normally like to destroy mushrooms from a distance, but I didn't have much room. And Liam, if you happen to watch, that one's for you. And like I had to creep up, and yes, it's a good thing really, because I would have destroyed you with the entire...
No, bad idea.
Yes, bad idea. Stay right where you are, sir. Okay, so I'm just going to move it closer to me rather than me getting close to it, if possible. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pick it up. We can look in it if you want to and see what's inside. Scroll of Misty Step, Featherfall, some sausages. We could steal it and then blow him up if we were mean. But I'm going to throw it to him. And we just want to, again, oh, get rid of that. We want to make sure we're careful not to get too close. Can you see how, like, we're getting closer there? I am not very good at throwing. This perhaps is not my best idea ever. Oh, I'm jumping, that's why. I thought I was throwing. Throw, there we go, that's better. Yeah, you just want to make sure you don't, like, walk closer to throw it. I'm going to throw it right next to him, there we go. There you go. Your squirrel's in the bag.
Ah! Oh, I'm all right.
Yes, it's fine. There we go. So he has escaped.
I can finally breathe.
Okay. We can make our way over as well. Again, if you try and go through the mushrooms, if you get too close, let me just kind of show you. If I kind of edge closer, be very careful doing this. They start to explode. They do give you a bit of a warning, but yeah, we don't want to get close to those at all. So I'm going to make my way out the safe way and jump around the edges. Back the way we came. There we go, no problem at all. Again, I grew up here. We used to do this for fun back in Menzo Baranzan, when the parents weren't watching. Actually, the parents rather encouraged it. It was quite concerning, to be honest, what counted as parenting back there. Okay, are you okay? I'm really scared of talking to him and like getting too close.
Ah, right, what were you saying?
So you can, like, give me something? Are you okay? You didn't take your head or anything. God, I said that wrong. Are you okay? You didn't hit your head or anything. You seem maybe a little confused.
Fine, fine. My mind. Not what it used to be. I must need to go. For you. Your trouble.
Thank you.
Ta.
No problem. Okay, Dareth is looking for you. Can you make it back safely? Oh, well. What a funny little man. Okay, let's blow up these mushrooms. Everybody hold your breath. It's going to get quite spory in here. I should have done this episode on Bonfire Night. It would have been perfect timing. But yeah, basically because of that torch that's on the ground, if you set one off, they all go off. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Okay, let's don't tell Sovereign Spore, he might be upset with us. Again, Firebolt comes in super handy in these situations. And there's still one left? Are you kidding me? Well, it's fun, so I don't mind. I'm trying to set the this, smoke on fire. Why isn't the steam going on fire? There we go. Okay, come on everybody, watch out for the fire. There's one more over there as well. Cheeky little guy. Vivifyings are so much fun. Wonderful. Okay, regroup. Come on over, guys. It's perfectly fine. It's very safe now. Come and look at the fire. Isn't it pretty? So there is survival failed. I have really bad luck with this one, which is why I wanted that ring. Gale, do you see anything?
Something over there.
There we go. So good thing he had that ring because he actually managed to find the dirt mound. Let's see what's inside here. I'm sorry if I'm shouting. I can't get my headphone quite right today, so I can't hear myself. Okay. Oh, this... what's that? A scroll of wall of ice. 20 to 120 damage. Someone explain to me how I use this, because I don't think I use this very effectively. Let's take it. Wonderful. And now I can go and pick up those pretty crystals, she says after exploding everything. Chasm Creeper. Oh, these are Loth's candles. I recognise these. I feel kind of bad taking them, but honestly, they're very useful for alchemy. Just going to grab all these, and then we'll keep going. We need to go and get that Suspark. I think Dirge has worked his way back to the Blighted Village, to the little, well, not the Adamantine Forge, unfortunately, but the small forge. So maybe we could make a nice Suspark weapon. He does have those blueprints. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't quite reach from here, but let's head up and get a bit closer to the main trunk of the tree. I'm just gonna have a quick water break, and then we'll investigate this area. Okay, so we do have Susa blossoms. Do you know what? I'm gonna crouch, and let's go ahead and grab that. These can come in handy. I do have a bit of a plan for these, but for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and send them back to camp. Send to camp.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Then let's see if we can get that little creepy... Oh, he's coming closer. Get ready, guys. Can I ice knife him? Pow! Okay, wonderful. Okay, it's just me and the bird. Anyone else want to get in on this? Let's move a little bit closer.
I need to find a way forward.
What do I have? So I can hit him again with my quicken spell. Let's just see how much damage everybody else does first.
My favorite.
Okay, do you know what? Shadowheart can get really close. Let me just toggle off group mode. Because he's not even looking at us. He's got his back to us. I can get really close and do inflict wounds at like level 3. They do have quite a lot of health. And just kind of showing you what these guys are. They're kind of like weird bird guys. Hook horrors. And they have some nasty things like multi-attacks. They do quite a lot of damage. They're not great. They're not my favourite thing in the game. But 88% with advantage. Let's go.
For me.
They will attack you as well. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to do this without having a fight. I tried a few different things to try and do like a passive route, and I couldn't do it. You can avoid them entirely if you want to, but I don't know. Right, he's right next to us, so I think I'm going to use Sanctuary on Shadowheart just to keep her safe, because that'll stop him being able to attack her, basically. Okay, not as much damage as I would have liked. She's got 34 hit points remaining. Shadowheart, you are Sanctuaried. Can you back up a little bit, please?
Got to press on.
I like the idea of like Cordia just shouting orders from up there. She's like, now back up a little bit, please. Great job. Okay, I'm gonna have my cheeky Quasit go invisible. He can do this permanently. It doesn't wear off like it does with like the spell. And he's just gonna kind of stay out of battle and keep safe there, I think. But he's a good like backup if we need him. Let's get to about here with Gale. Sorry, my camera angle's a bit janky again. And I'm gonna do the same thing, level 3 Ice Knife, with the hopes of him tripping and missing his turn. Okay, and he's got 29 hit points remaining. Gale, that was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? Can you back up a little bit to keep yourself safe? Although you are the tankiest of us all apparently now, for some reason. Okay, Will, again, he's a paladin. He's had a potion of strength, so he has 21 strength. Can I get him, I don't want to go in the ice, but can I get him really close? Creeping up. So this is why it's a really good idea to crouch before you go into battle, because then you can move people into position without having the restriction of movement speed. You can just get people where you want. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to main hand attack. It is a packed weapon, isn't it? Why isn't that a packed weapon currently? Oh, it is. Okay. Go for it, Will. Okay, not too bad. It wasn't exactly a divine strike, but we'll take it. Okay, give him a bit of a bonk. Knock him out, Will. Missed, okay. And I can't move because he'll get an attack of opportunity. Stand your ground, Will. Good job.
Wow, so much for peace.
Oh, we surprised him, so I get to... No, I don't. I just didn't end my turn. Right, in that case, I think I am going to use one of my... 3 of my sorcery points to do a quicken spell. And I'm going to go in with... How many hit points does he have? 18. Yeah, let's go in with... I'm going to do a level 2 Ice Knife. I don't want to use up all my level 3 spells. Not enough movement. Oh, bugger. That's not good at all. In that case, I'm going to do a level 2 Magic Missile. It won't take him out entirely, but it should get him down a little bit. I think the ice melted for some reason. Oh, I think it's because Will has a flame sword. He melted the ice. Damn it. Oh, now he won't slip. Okay, end your turns, guys. It's fine. He missed. We're okay. Okay, that's fine. Right, we've got this. This is okay. I'm gonna just firebolt him. 20. Yeah, let's do it.
Your soul is in good hands.
We're okay. We're all right. We survived it. Oh, my shoulders are aching so much from editing so much with the Sims content. Add. Okay. Okay. Right. Good job, everybody. Regroup. Okay, everybody crouch again, because there might be more of them. Oh, yes, there definitely is. Look at that guy up there. Can we get him from here?
Don't waste a step.
You okay? What happened then? What was that noise? Right, okay, can you see him up there? So, can I get him with a fireball? Again, just to kind of engage him into battle. No, but what I could do is a distance spell with 2 of my sorcery, no, 1 sorcery point. So I'm still going to have 4 remaining. And I can hit him with, I want him to come closer. So I'm just going to go in with a fireball. I'm not going to use my spell slots. I'm just going to get his attention, basically, and get him to come to us. Because we don't know how many of these guys there are. He did nothing. He hasn't moved. He's just stood there. Okay. Well, that didn't really work, did it? Listen, if we want to go to the center of the tree and get some Susabot, we're going to have to take this guy out. Okay, I did like that we had the advantage with the height, but I suppose we'll move cautiously down.
Whisper.
Okay, so we can definitely get closer. Let's go and check this hook horror. It's hard to say, hook horror that we've already taken out. So you get these hooks off them, gives you elixir of vigilance. I believe that gives you like, if I remember correctly, it gives you like bonus to initiative. Yeah. Right, he looked away. Move closer. Come on, everybody. Let's get down here. Right, this should be fine. Can I hit him now? Sorry, the camera angles are awful now. This is why I wanted to stay high. Literally cannot target him right now. What if I back up a lot? There we go. Okay, I can get him from there. God, that's an awful camera angle. So sorry, everybody. Okay, we made initiative. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Even though, oh, there we go. I've got him. I can see him. Okay. I am gonna... Can I get back up a little bit? Can I jump up? Not very far. I can jump to that. I'm going to do that again just to get some distance and get a bit of height. Okay. Enter and... Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Come closer. Yes. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't call reinforcements. I didn't mean to end my turn. Yet here we are. It's calling its pack. Oh, well, that does mean I get under go. Okay. That's all right, actually. It hasn't even attacked me yet, and it hasn't seen everybody else. Oh, can you see there's another one there? Okay, but it hasn't joined the fight yet. Can I get it to come to me? If I, like... If I get everybody else up here with me...
Need to press onward.
I'd rather it come to me than me go to it. Again, just because of the height difference is kind of awkward. So let's get everybody up here. And then we'll have Claudia also get up here as far as she can. I'm just going to dash on my turn and try and get him to follow me so that we're in a better position. And if he does call reinforcements, hopefully we can take them one by one. Okay. Still not great. I'm going to do the same thing again. Okay, he's going to jump. He's going to jump. Okay. This is fine. Oh, he's going to attack me. So Gale, because he's an abjuration wizard, he has that kind of shield spell, projected ward. Hey, Gale. Oh, thank you. I only took 4 damage. I'm fine. It's okay. That was scary. Okay, but that's good because he pushed her away, which means I can ice knife him now. So level 3 ice knife, please, Gale. Let's go. That did a decent amount of damage and it's knocked him prone. Oh my goodness, that worked so well. Like, if you'd only done that last time, Gale, stop messing around. You need to be more consistent with your attacks. Okay, which means Will. Oh, again, if I hit him, the problem is... I mean, I am a paladin, right? Do I not have any smite spells? Oh, what have I got? Nature's Wrath? Restrain an enemy? Yes, I do have a smite spell. There we go. What are we doing messing around? Go and do that, Will. Don't slip. He is unfortunately going to lose Uncrusted with Frost, but... Paladin Will is OP! Amazing! Okay. Oh, he's actually knocked out though. He's not even... Do I have passives on? Why do I have passives on? No, I am trying to kill... Does that mean the Duegar aren't dead? Did I knock out the Duegar? We need to go and check that. Make sure they're... Because we did, you know, tell Sovereign Sport that there were no more. Okay. Well, I'm glad I realised. There's another one. Oh my god, there's another one. Let's get him. Nice. Alright. Same again. Let's go. Shadowheart can't get close. Maybe she can Guiding Bolt at level 3. 75% chance. That's how many hit points he has. So his total anyway. And she missed. Shadowheart. Really? Maybe heal Cordia. There you go. Do something. I'm sorry, the camera angles are so bad in this area. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Can you move forward a little bit? There we go. Let's try and get that angle. There we go. That might be a bit better.
Sorcery.
Okay, so where's the guy? Down here. Should we do a good old fireball? $8 to 48. Yeah, let's... what does Ice Knife do at level 3? Yeah, let's firebolt the guy. 32 damage. Good job, Gale! Yay!
Blood comes easy these days.
Again, so sorry about the camera angles. He's got 30 hit points remaining. I could use my sorcery point, but I think I'm gonna hold position. I'm just gonna spread out a little bit so we can't get like all of us with any kind of like area attack.
This is my time.
Will. And can't get close enough, I don't think, to do a smite spell, but he has got Scorching Ray that could take him out. Let's oh, path is interrupted. Get a bit closer.
Coming through.
Let's try a good old Scorching Ray on him. Yeah, level 2. Okay, that's my level 2 spell slot gone, but let's do it. Okay, not bad. He's got 8 hit points left. I might be able to get him with Quick Spell Finger and an Eldritch Blast. We did it! Round of applause, guys. Okay, how many more of these things are there?
Pave my path with corpses.
Do you know, I think the path to the sea spark might be clear now. Let's creep. Okay. I don't see any more right now.
Right on my feet.
There's something. Oh! Oh, there's one there. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Same again. Oh, he's
quite exhausted.
I can hear talking.
Sleep would do me wonders.
So there is a guy up here. I don't think we can like talk to him nicely. I think it's like he's always mean, basically. Okay, let's go again. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Ice Knife. Oh, he healed? Damn it. I'm going to be ready to follow up. Okay, no, we're in initiative. Oh, there we go. Filro the Forgotten. Oh! Sir! I thought I surprised you. So yeah, Filro the Forgotten. I don't think there's any way to kind of negotiate with this guy. I don't think there is a diplomatic route with him. When you hover over him, when you first see him, he's always red, in my experience. If you guys know any different, please let me know in the comments if there is a way to kind of like talk to him. I've always thought like because I'm a drow, he might be nice to me, but he's insane. He's insane. He's kind of keeping these hook horrors as pets. Absolute loony. No reasoning with him, but let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know, because there's a lot of different things in the game. Like, I don't know, maybe Noble Stalk can cure him or something. I don't know. Okay, he's very close. He's a bit too close for comfort. I think I'm going to use my Quick Spell Finger and a little bit close for an Ice Knife. Can I get the other guy with an Ice Knife? He's kind of up here somewhere. No, I'm not close enough. Okay, I'm going to keep my level 2. I'm going to level 1 Ice Knife him. Again, he's prone, which is great for us. And I'm going to get some... why can't I move? Why can't I move? I don't know why I can't move that way. I was going to try and get some height. She really can't move very far. I don't know what's going on with that. Kind of a bit stuck. Okay, I guess she's going to stand her ground then. That's not what I wanted, but apparently that's where I am.
Death is but a word away.
Gale. I think maybe if we concentrate on getting the hook horror down first, and then go after Filro. So this is the guy that we've been looking for. You know, the 3 drow that were looking for the adamantine forge. He's one of them. Oh, Gale! Hit him again, Daddy. I'm sorry when I do things like that. I know it's really cringe. Let's get Gale to come this way because we can actually climb up. So if we get him over here, he can start making his way to kind of like one of these places. Again, I don't want to use Misty Step because it is a spell slot. I'm trying to kind of like keep hold of those. Shadowheart then. Can you get close enough to do a good old inflict wounds on him without slipping? Great job. Maybe try and do a bit more damage next time, okay? Okay, and again, trying not to slip. I am going to risk it. I'm going to see if I can get Shadowheart across the ice. No, she slipped. Okay, he Misty Stepped. We've been hypnotized. That might be bad for us. Can we be hypnotized? I thought because we were drow we couldn't be hypnotized. Can't move or take actions, bonus actions or reactions. Oh my goodness. And I think he's got 3 of us. I can't do anything right now. Oh my god. Sunbeam this man. Is that actually hitting him? Okay. At least we took down the hook horror. And we did a huge amount of damage on him. I am going to Sanctuary Shadowheart. I can't get out of this ice, I don't think, without slipping. But I guess she's going to just stand her ground. But she is Sanctuaried.
No! No!
Okay, he's going to be harder to hit because he's got Mirror Image. I don't think he's attacking. Okay, alright. So everybody else is still hypnotized. That's fine. We need to make sure we do 6 hit points of damage. So I think, again, I don't want to slip on the ice. Is it no longer ice? It's no longer ice. Okay. Inflict wounds is a really good spell. Can I level 3 inflict wounds on him? 40% chance of hitting. 30% chance of hitting. Damn. Firebolt? 15% chance. I'm gonna go in with inflict wounds and just really hope this works.
Time to meet your maker.
Oh, we missed. Damn it, Shadowheart. She's still Sanctuaried. So he can't actually attack her yet. Okay. Okay. He did the Wait, what was that? Oh no, he's seen Basket. Oh no, Basket's no longer invisible. But Will is no longer hypnotized. So I'm going to just Eldritch Blast this guy to the face twice. And hopefully one of them will hit. That Eldritch Blast is just way too strong. Okay, I don't think I can talk to him. I can try it, but I think Dirge might be able to talk to him because Dirge wasn't in this fight. Talk to him. I am terribly sorry. We've got deception, which is like could be a 9, or intimidation. What would Cordia say? Excuse me. What would Cordia say? You're confused. I would never harm something as beautiful as your beloved. Or you are in my power. I do not ask, I command. That's sexy, but that sounds more dirge than Cordia. You're confused. I would never harm something as beautiful as your beloved. Let's take it. Let's take the advantage on charisma checks. And I can guide myself as well. Okay, we've got this. Guidance. Did I do it? Yeah, we did it. We did it. Oh my goodness, that was close. That was so close. I didn't think it was going to be as close as that. Okay, I'm excited. I don't know if I've ever talked to this guy before.
Yes. So beautiful.
You lived among these creatures?
My pack found me, fed me gnome flesh.
Ew. No wonder you went mad. That's kind of gross. And just confirm for me, who are you?
Filro, forgotten, forsaken.
With that jawline? I doubt it. I bet you've got a lot of admirers back in Menzo Baranzan. How did you come to be here?
Chasing mystery, riddle, lie, the adamantine forge.
Well, you wouldn't happen to know the location, would you? Where would I find this forge?
Location was Durhn's task. I learned of the Guardian.
Guardian? Well, we know who Dawn is. We know that the glowing tree is Susabarg. I think we need to know more about this Guardian. We're very lucky that we got this. And what is the Guardian? Wait, is it the thing that talks to me in my dreams?
Protector of the adamantine forge, born from hellish heat, in hellish heat, destroyed.
Top tip there.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
It was forged from...
Adamantine forge. These people need a new hobby.
What on earth do you mean, Shadowheart? We're looking for the adamantine forge as well. It could be a way to get some powerful weapons and armor, and it was built by Dark Justiciars. They're your people, the Sharans. So don't be so critical. This is a very exciting news, darling. Okay, I turned into a Starian then for a second. Darling. Okay, we've got the hook horror. Where did that guy go? When I did this, because I always do like a test run before I do the videos, because I just try and figure out how long it's going to be. I try and figure out like a start and an end for the video. So I like to have a bit of a plan. So I do a test run for each video. And when I did a test run, I don't know what I did exactly. Maybe Will hit him with the fire sword, but he was kind of burnt to a crisp. So I couldn't speak with the dead on him. He was like too damaged. So I'm like really excited actually that I was able to talk to him. Then I hadn't seen all. Maybe I have seen it all because I've done a lot of stuff with this game. And here we go. Okay, so we've got the icy crystal, which is great. I'm going to send that to Gale. No, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to have that, and we'll build that weapon and give it to Gale. We've got all three people there. And I'll build that weapon and give it to Gale because I've got all three pieces now, so I'm super excited for that because it is kind of like the build that I want to do for Gale. But he's also got this scribbled notes, the unedited reflections of a mad wizard. Read. Protector, guardian of the adamantine forge, from magma rose, only in magma destroyed, hot hammer, hot hammer. So it actually says the same thing as what you just said, but this is a big tip, right? The guardian is destroyed with magma. You have to make him hot, and it's saying hot hammer. So when on my first playthrough I didn't pick up on this, and it took me a long time to do this boss battle, but when I figured it out, I'll show you guys how I do it. There are ways to like cheese it as well, but I'm not going to do that. But that's going to be probably in the next few episodes. Probably going to take us a little bit of time to get there, where a small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous X's. The following words are scratched beneath it. Dawn knows. Okay, so when we put all the pieces of this puzzle together, we should be able to locate the adamantine forge, which is very exciting. I also want to pick up any Susabark we see on the way. Is that something? Why does it look like that's something? Oh, there's a rib cage we can check. Go and get it. There's a Susa bloom. There's also a waypoint here, so we can fast travel if we want to. Say for example you totally forgot about the whole Susabark thing and you needed to come back here, which is what I think I did on my first playthrough. Let's go and pick all these up and then I'll send them to camp. So again, if you are fighting wizards, for example Dawn, if you can position him next to these Susa blooms, he can't do that spell on you. He put a spell on me, which was why I wanted to kind of spread out a bit more, and I wasn't able to do it because Cuddy kind of got stuck, so I wanted to kind of make it so he couldn't get all of us. I kind of rolled a bit unlucky with that. Okay, have we got all the Sousa bark? Possibly. Let's send what we have to camp. Sorry, Sousa blossoms. Send to camp. And then we're just going to head back up along this branch. Oh, there's another one. Can I send it straight to camp? No, I can't. This tree is so pretty though. Like this area, the whole Underdark is so beautiful. I love it so much. Can I, somewhere here, there, Sousa tree bark. We've got it.
I've got the plans and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all.
Okay, so send that to camp. I'm going to send the Sousa bark to Dirge, who's already in the right place to deal with that. And then I am going to do the icy helm, and we're going to go ahead and give that to Gale. So I think in my backpack, perhaps? Yeah, there's the other piece. Okay, so we got one off Dawn, one off Filgrow the Forgotten, and one from the guy in the mushroom place when he kind of like opened up the stuff as a reward for killing the Duegar. So it is worth killing the Duegar. And again, they are bad guys. So yeah, okay, let's do it. Combine. So we've got that piece, the helm, and the sticky thing. Combine. Gale, I have a gift for you. Okay, there it is. So the Morning Frost. Let me send it to Gale. And then let's have a look at this thing. So you can see it's a lot better than what he has now. Morning Frost. Heart of Ice. When dealing cold damage, and Gale has a lot of cold stuff, he's got a lot of other equipment. So let me show you kind of like what he's got going on. So he's got the Winter Clutches. When the wearer deals cold damage, he inflicts 2 turns of encrusted with frost upon the target, and this kind of like freezes them up. It's a bit like Whole Person, I guess. You can't fall prone by traversing icy terrain. I need to remember that he's got that. Elemental Augmentation. When one of your cantrips deals fire or cold damage and some other things, you add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt, which is +3. And so he's got a lot of like good stuff for cold damage already. And this as well, it gives him resistance to firing cold damage, so he could even do ice knife right next to him and he's gonna be fine. So this, when dealing cold damage, the wielder deals an additional 1 cold damage, which doesn't sound a lot, but it stacks, right? So it's kind of like if you get multiple hits on somebody, it stacks. And then Insidious Cold, dealing cold damage with a spell possibly inflicts chilled upon the target. So let's have a look at what chilled is. Affected entity is vulnerable to cold damage and resistant to fire damage. So it means that we can make them cold and then hit them again with more cold damage, and they are just going to kind of like take so much damage. So yeah, you're really looking for things like that where it stacks. So Morning Frost instead of Arcane Blessing. We don't use Bless a lot, so that's it. That is amazing. Let's talk to him.
Everything is clear.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
So it has that lovely like frosty effect that the Arcane Blessing one had. Do you remember kind of when we got it from the Wizard's Tower and I was like, it looks so pretty. It just looks really nice. We could even colour his clothes blue, but I do want to leave them black for a bit. I quite like the black on him. So I am going to want to take Filro to where I put all the other drow, so we'll take him back there before we leave this area. This is going to be the last day in this area for the time being, and there's a couple more things that we need to do though before we leave.
Nothing
so one thing I want to do is go ahead and check out, one thing I want to do is go and check out Filro's little area over here. There's not a huge amount of good stuff over here. It's mostly just sad. He was kind of like a bit of a hermit. He was a bit of a loner. Obviously he's gone a little bit mad. You know, he was never able to kind of like complete that mission. So there is some grilled rothe ribs though, which is quite decent for camp supplies. What else is here? Let's have a look. Carrots. I mean, we'll take them. Can't have too many camp supplies. A tattered scroll. An unfinished conjuration scroll marred by teeth marks and dried slobber. A few words emerge from the muddle. Skarin Izen Svelg? Magma, 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 magma. Okay, definitely was onto something with the whole magma forge thing. There's a bucket of fish. Sure, we'll take them. They're like sacks, nothing good in those. Pouch, nothing there. A couple of fish on the desk. Really, honestly, this is just sad, to be honest. And I'm disappointed that we can't, like, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing we can do to kind of like befriend him or, you know, get him on our team and have him help us fight the Duegar or anything like that. There's the Wizard's Tower, guys. Look. Do you remember when we were in the Wizard's Tower and I looked out the window and I was like, I can see Susa, and I was like, it looks so pretty. Okay, let's keep going. We'll go back to Dirge and we'll do that weapon in a second. But first, I do want to kind of like finish off here. So the first time that I kind of came in this way. I kind of came here first, and the boulette kind of came up here, and I had a big fight with the boulette. Which again, if we kind of like read this thing here, which is relevant, trust me. So the Wizard's Tower used to be the home of Lenore. Also the kind of like Omelem and the other guy from the Society of Brilliance are friends with Lenore. And so, yeah, it says, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. So this is from Amaranth in Baldur's Gate, I think. Why in all the hells would you tame a boulette? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that it's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A boulette is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. It's kind of like Filro with the Hook horrors. Like, what's with all the weird pets in the Underdark, and where's mine? I know you don't want to come back once you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. So this might be from somebody from the Society of Brilliance. It really warms my heart to hear that you've put the autumn crocuses flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. So Lenore had lost a dog, Myrna, and was really sad about it and was trying to tame the boulette, which I think is called like imprinting, isn't it? Is that what that's called? But over here is Myrna's grave.
Something over there.
And some buried treasure, which I'm going to dig up. Okay, I'll take that and that, thank you. I actually really, really love this, and it's part of those kind of like really human personal stories that I think makes Baldur's Gate and D&D really interesting. When you hear about, like, you know, the companions and the affections and the real things that people are going through, I just find it really compelling, like really deep and immersive. And so here's the Wizard's Tower, and like she could look out of the window and see Myrna's grave, and it's just so nice and so sweet. And even though we didn't know these people, like we never met them, it's such a nice story. So I'm going to go ahead and like read the tombstone.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in. You realize it was made with stone shape, a powerful spell to waste on a grave.
Can you hear the dog barking? My neighbour's dog's barking. What funny timing. So we can dig up the grave. I don't think it's worth doing. I don't think you get anything particularly good out of it from what I remember. And it's kind of disrespectful to the story, which if you're not bothered about the story or these people that you've never met, like fine, no judgment if you do dig it up. But I really like having this option. So it only appears if you have autumn crocus in your inventory, which I think sometimes I buy it off Dereth before I leave, but I think I already had some. Put a bundle of autumn crocus next to the tombstone.
The wind softly rustles the flower petals. Somehow, the grave feels whole again.
Again, I have to say add if I'm talking about this, I think, but I've been playing with The Sims 4 Life and Death a lot, which you can do like funerals and things like that, and I've set up like a remembrance holiday and like a flower shop, and like, I don't know, that's just really lovely to me. I think that's really, really sweet. I love that that's in the game. Okay, let's keep going and let's see if there's anything else in this area. Rogue's Morsel. Again, this is just a really nice place to fight the Boulette because there's a lot of space to spread out and you can like get behind the rocks and things. So if you want to like pick a spot, this is a place that works out quite well, I think. And it's kind of up from the little beach. So the beach is down here, you know, where we fought the Duegar. So like that's where the ship is. This is kind of where we were jumping around fighting them. So it's just kind of up the road from there. And again, this is such a big open area. Oh my god, look at the Susa tree, guys. It's gorgeous. Can I get a good screenshot of this for the thumbnail? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe. Probably. I probably won't use it for the thumbnail, but look at how beautiful that is. Incredible. Okay. So you can go back down to the village, or you can go up here and go back to where the Myconoids hang out. Oh, look at this one here. So sad. Did I check all these bodies? It's so sad, she says, rifling through the corpses. Oh, we need to go and put the guy, the drow, in with the other drow. And I kind of like that, even though I think Dawn left, right, Dawn's still alive, I like that the other two are kind of, and even though the other two didn't particularly get on, I do like the idea of kind of like reuniting them. You know, laying them to rest together. You know, maybe time can heal old wounds and build bridges or something. I don't know. So what we can do now, I need to do this whole process again. Start the furnace. Oh wait, why isn't it's not working? It's not. There we go. Okay, now I'll do it. Okay, put the Susa bark in there and combine.
The bark is in place. Now for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
Great sword, dagger, or sickle. I'm not too bothered about a sickle. I need to Google this. I am not sure. Normally I go for the dagger, but do I want a great sword? I've got quite a few people who can like hold a great sword, so I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of like what is available in the game and what we have. I might go for the dagger based on the fact that Dirge and Astarion kind of have the two weapons. Oh, but Astarion has the Club of Giant Strength right now. But he doesn't necessarily need to be strong. I should probably send that to Will if I could give like Will the two weapon fighting. But I do like Will having yeah, maybe I'll give the Club of Hill Strength to Will, and we could try and figure out a different weapon for Will other than the flame sword. I really like the Everburn blade on him though. Like he could maybe have like Valor Alluve or something if he had two weapon fighting, which we could take as a feat. Where is he up to? Sorry, I'm like trying to calculate stuff. So he's currently Paladin level 3. So on his next level up, if we go another level into Paladin, he'll get a feat, and we could give him two weapon fighting then. And then if we give him two weapon fighting, he can have a pretty decent weapon in one hand and that Club of Giant Hill Strength in the other. But we do have the quite a few potions of strength, and that's working quite well for us as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a dagger, and I do have a dagger available, so let me just move that across. Because then, right, I'll show you. I'll just show you what happens when we do this. So let's put the dagger in there. Some of you might be screaming at me, go for the greatsword, but again, I've got a lot of people who do the two-handed weapon thing, and we can switch things out as we need it. Let's combine and do that.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
Okay. Did I take it? Have I got it? I have. So you can see it doesn't do like a huge amount of damage. 5 to 8 damage. We have got like the Hunter's Dagger. I like what he's got on him. I'm going to give that to Astarion. And then when we level up Will, we can think about giving him 2 weapon fighting possibly. So what's that doing? But the thing is, like, the Club of Hill Strength is actually making his on-hand weapon like deal more damage. Is it though? Because he is a rogue, so he does use dexterity as his primary modifier. I don't know. Decisions. I'll think about it. But we've got some good stuff. So I'm actually going to go ahead and have these guys travel back to the Mykonoid colony. Yeah, so they're going to come here. They're going to be like looking around for Cordia, not able to see her. And they're going to go ahead and like head back to camp. All except Astarion, who's going to remain behind for reasons. Go to camp. So we're nearing the end of the episode, but one thing I do want to do before I leave is maybe do a little bit of mischief. I don't know. How do I get to Dereth?
Over there.
Is she over here somewhere? You know, like the grumpy trader over here? I actually want Cordia to talk to them though before I do what I'm gonna do. Let's just get Cordia out here again for a second. Oh, Astarion! Astarion, there you are! Sorry, I was just in there. I saw you run past. What are you doing here? Where's everybody else? Oh, they've gone back to camp to rest. I just wanted to do a bit of shopping. I'll meet you later. Okay, be good. Don't get me into trouble with the Sovereign.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
But it's a miracle he survived. You should take him home.
Please. Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
What must be so important that you would risk your husband? It seems like there's no love lost between the two of you.
Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Well, that's very sad. I'm very sorry to hear your story. Could you not have left him? It's not that simple as it sometimes. But this is dangerous territory. You must be down here for a reason.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
And what makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
And could it cure Balin's memory loss?
Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it.
Balin did that to you? Well, I don't think I would have been sad if he had blown up then in that case. Okay. Oh!
That old idiot.
Kushko's Might. The wearer deals an additional 1d4 damage with throw attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. Well, that sounds like a Karlach thing. Let's go and send that across to her. Where are they? I can't even see them. There they are. Karlach. Okay, perfect. And how are you, Deep Rothe?
Master's back. Good. Missed him.
Oh. Well, it seems like everybody's happier when Balin has no memory, although I am worried about him going out there. You know, whether he's safe to navigate the hostile environment. Maybe we can give him a little bit of healing. He's got...
Take your own.
I haven't even healed him up. I feel bad for him.
Something to ask.
There we go.
My friend. Bibberbag. Curious. Beautiful. But dangerous. Next time.
What say about me?
More careful next time, for certain. Thank you for your help.
Oh, he seems to have recovered slightly. I'm not going to be rude to him. I'm glad I found you when I did.
Me too, yes. Very glad. Someone's got to look after Derek.
Oh.
Anyway, what were you saying?
He seems quite sweet now. If he was mean before, he seems quite, like, nice now. Not to excuse his past behaviour, but, you know, the memory loss seems to have changed him for the better in some ways. I want to know more about Noblestalk. What is Noblestalk exactly? Where do I find it?
Mushroom. Powerful. Dirith wants it for a brew. She's very good, my Dirith. Very good at a brew.
Right. What I'm thinking is, if it cures memory loss, like, she was reluctant to do it because she doesn't want him to have his memories restored because he used to be mean. But if it restores memory loss and we can find Noblestalk, Shadowheart gave up her memories to Shah, right? And Dirge doesn't remember anything. So maybe that could be something interesting we could try. I don't actually know where to find Noblestalk. I'm gonna have to, like, Google it. I don't think we have any. You must be keen on mushrooms. If you're willing to brave the Underdark for them, does he realise there's a risk, guys? Or is he too silly to realise?
The shop! The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit.
Well, yes, I did notice during my time in Baldur's Gate that I was rather a curiosity to the locals. All things from the Underdark seem to excite them at Baldur's Gate. Oh, I think I might have mail. No mail, sadly for me, but I think the neighbours might have started banging, so I think the builders are back. So luckily, I think we're rounding up this episode, but hopefully it's not too bad. I don't tend to notice it when I'm kind of editing the videos, so I think it bothers me more than it bothers you guys. How did you wind up trapped like that?
Noblestalk. Yes, Derek needs Noblestalk. Mushroom. Good stuff. And the ledge. Yes, I was on a ledge. Crumbled to bits. And I tumbled down.
I'm glad you're okay now. You should rest for a while before you go out again. Maybe have a good night's sleep. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, I can trade with him? Oh, he's only got the stuff that he had in his backpack. I am going to leave him with that. I don't really want to take his things off him. Okay, bye. Oh, he is healing. Now he's healing. Oh, having a good drink. That does wonders.
For what?
Oh, stop your grumbling, woman. You have your helper back. You might not like him very much, but he does seem useful to you. Okay, so I'm going to send Cordia back to camp. Okay. Are you ready for shenanigans? Kind of need Balin to look the other way. Where can the road see? Right, let's go over here.
Go. Be very, very quiet.
Okay, I'm in turn-based mode. Nobody can see me. Let's have a look what this mean woman has in her pockets.
Don't look now.
Okay. So what do we want to take here? These are useful. Smoke powder bombs. Oh, we can do that. Take.
Caught in the act. Your touch isn't as light as you'd hoped.
Wait, is everybody here? I thought everybody else was at camp. Everybody else is at camp. Okay, we're not fighting. We're okay. I think I can run away. I think I can just run off. Maybe if I run this way.
Go.
She caught me, but I don't think I'm in trouble. I can't believe I failed on a 2. Okay. Run away, run away. Run up here. That failed miserably. Okay. Well, it does so happen that there's a couple of other traders. I don't know where Omolom is though. Melom. I wanted to get something off him. Really sad we missed the opportunity to pickpocket a Melom, but I'm gonna give it a go with this guy.
I should get a mask.
Do I actually have on? Yeah, advantage on sleight of hand checks. I don't know how I failed on a 2. I must have rolled a double 1. Okay, what have we got here? Arcane gloves. Can I get those? 5. Let's go for the easiest stuff first. That's 5. Sunwalker's gift. You wear a seize in the dark for 12 meters. That could be useful. Target 3.
Thank you.
Got it. Boots of genial striding. Oh, that's high. What are these though? Cinder shoes. My shoes! Let's get those. They're only a 4. I kind of want the Lifebringer because it's lightning charges for Cordia, even though I like the Headband of Intellect. Let's give it a try. Okay. Circlet of Blasting, maybe for... Oh, that's high though. Right, what else has he got then? Anything else that's interesting? Cloud Giant Strength? Take it. I don't want to push my luck too far. Polymorph could be really useful. Oh, that gives us like magic missile. Let's try and get that.
Caught in the act. Your touch isn't as light as you'd hoped.
Okay, sorry, bye. Run away again. Run. Run, Astarion. Okay, can I try Dereth again? Because we didn't get much of her. Or is she going to try and fight me? We're right near the exit. If she does try and fight me, I can just go invisible and dash off. Sorry about that. Don't try and look all innocent. I have no idea what you're talking about. She's like looking at us. She's watching us. She's following us. Oh, that could be a good thing, actually. There's too many people around now. Wait. If we go here.
On tippy toes.
Let's try it one more time. Okay. Does she have anything worth taking? Herbalist gloves. No, I don't really want those. She doesn't actually have a huge amount of interest. Oh, Potion of Invis. Take that.
Light candy from a gnome.
So, oh, Caustic Band. Yeah, I want that. Ring of Jumping. Try it. Amulet of Restoration. Go for it. Okay, I do like my dyes. White and Scarlet dye. I'm pushing my luck a little bit.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't think I need purple dye. Ooh, Crawler Mucus is good. Take that. Night Orchids. There's some good stuff and you can make some good potions. But I don't think there's like massive amounts that I'm necessarily going to need. These are quite good. The Oil of Combustion. Well, like, that's only a 3. And then the Giant Hill Strength for Will. Okay, I think we're pretty good. That's what got us caught last time, but go for it. Okay, I'm going to call it there. And then we're going to run away before she like turns around and shouts at us, basically.
Stay low.
Okay, we're all right. So I'm going to exit turn-based mode and we're going to make a run for it. Go, go, go.
Subtle steps.
Run, Astarion. I think we got away with it. Okay, mischief managed. I've been robbed. Oh no, she realised she's been robbed. Keep going, keep going. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Right, again, I wish I could get a better angle of the Susa tree. I think we should head back to camp. Because I kind of want to progress the story, and as much as I want to romance Will, I don't know how to make that occur, basically. I think we just have to play a waiting game with that one. Where Astarion...
What can I do for you, my friend?
My friend. Just to progress the story, and again, I am going to tell you if I do this, I am going to use one of these approval keys on him, and I'm just going to use it once to bump our approval. It was fair, and hopefully now it should be good. If I go back across to his character sheet, yeah, it's good now. So hopefully we might be able to start romancing Astarion.
Darling, I was just thinking about you.
Where are you?
Remembering our time together, the things we've shared. And I don't just mean that lovely neck of yours. I'm growing to like the whole package, honestly. And you clearly like me too. So?
What took you so long? I kind of bought the game for Astarion. I saw all the fan talks on him and yeah, like all the Astarion hype, and he is a great character, don't get me wrong. Like Neil Newborn, who plays him, just such a great guy, such a great character, really just like lives the whole experience. And I think, you know, Astarion has such a kind of cult following now. Just great character, very, very complex personality. I love his story so much, and we'll kind of do that together. Romance wise, I am not actually, he's not my favorite person to romance, and the reason why is I kind of find him a little bit manipulative. Like if this was a real life relationship, it's incredibly toxic, and it's because he comes with so much trauma, and he is a victim of abuse himself, and he's doing that thing where he kind of like perpetuates the abuse because he doesn't know what a healthy relationship is. And as much as I know that there's the little girlies out there who are big Astarion fans who are like, I can fix him, I think you can teach him. I think he becomes a better person along the way, and I think that he my first playthrough I didn't romance Astarion, and mostly it's because it took him a long time to warm up to me. I didn't actually kind of like woohoo him, but we did become really good friends along the way, and that's my favorite path for Astarion, to have a friendship route, and to teach him how to value himself, and to teach him how to be respectful in all his relationships and things like that. And I know that sounds really boring, but like I love that angle, and I love how that plays out and how that feels when you're playing it. I think there's now this might be a controversial thing to say, but knowing Astarion's full story, I think that people like hypersexualizing him and objectifying him. Literally, someone made a sex doll of him. It was like £20,000 or something like that, and they got a woohoo Astarion. And you know, it's funny, it's all in good nature, but it's perpetuating the objectification of Astarion. It is people who say they're fans of Astarion and like hypersexualize him and objectify him are guilty of the thing that has caused his trauma in the first place, and I don't like that. So I've been umming and ahhing about whether or not, I'm still undecided, quite frankly, right now in this moment, still undecided about whether we woohoo Astarion or not, because I think the relationship arc with Astarion is, he's very manipulative, and it's not the kind of relationship that I would want to be in real life. I think he has a lot of healing to do before he even needs to think about being in an actual, you know, adult relationship with somebody. But Cordio would find him attractive. He is, like, again, objectively, if we're going to objectify him, he is attractive. He's got a lot of charisma. He's very charming. He's very eloquent. He's, you know, very well dressed, and that he is attractive. Well, that's part of his trap, right? It's like, that's how he lures people. That's how he captures his victims. And so everything that Astarion knows, everything that he has ever learned about behavior, is either him being objectified and being a victim of abuse, or using his beauty and charm to lure in victims. All his relationships have been bad. What would Cuddy say in this moment? She would find him attractive. What gave it away?
I could feel it as I was getting lost in your neck. Your little shakes of excitement. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Astarion, a lady never tells.
You don't have to say a thing. I already know how you feel. Because I feel it too. We could take an evening to ourselves, get away from camp, get some privacy. I know somewhere quiet, somewhere intimate, somewhere we can indulge in each other.
I know some people find it really, like, genuinely, like, I'm kind of like role-playing a little bit here, but I know a lot of people find that very attractive and like, oh, let's go. Knowing his story, I just feel uncomfortable. I just feel like creeped out by that moment. I don't like the Astarion romance at all. Again, if I was coming to the game, because my playthrough was very different, my first playthrough. If I came to the game and, you know, Astarion really liked me and we were having this moment and I didn't know about his whole story, I'd probably be into it. But now I'm just like, I can't. It's not good for him and it's not good for me, right? And I think... the reason why I'm so stuck is because I'm like, do I want to show you this on camera? Like, is this the... Because there's different routes here. And I'm like, is this the story that I want to tell you guys? Is this how I want to present Astarion's story to you through the woohoo scene? And I was originally going to do it, and I don't think I want to do it that way. I think I want to go more of a friendship route. Do you all hate me? Are you mad at me? As much as she likes the idea, and as much as she is attracted to him, she is also aware that he is dangerous and has been through a traumatic past, and she would be smart enough to go, maybe this isn't right. Sorry guys. Sorry Astarion stans. And do let me know what your thoughts in the comments, respectfully, you know, without too much, try not to spoil the story too much for people who don't know it. But yeah, just let me know, would you have woohooed Astarion? Have you woohooed Astarion? Do you always woohoo? My eldest is really into Astarion, and yeah, they're like, this playthrough I'm gonna romance Gale, and then they're like, Astarion. So I don't know, like, I'm not judging anyone for their choices or for the angle that they play the game at. I'm just explaining how I feel about it. And if you guys want to go and spend £20,000 on a Astarion woohoo doll, no harm done. He's a fictional character, right? You objectify the fictional character as much as you want, just don't do it to people in real life. A less trusting person might think this all sounds very suspicious, Astarion.
Thank goodness we're all such good, trusting friends, then. On my honor, the only thing on my mind is depraved carnal lust.
There was some hurt in that. There was some hurt in that she didn't trust him. There's no middle ground option. I don't want to say absolutely not. I like this for dirges, but for custom dirges, I think it works really well. I don't really like it for my dirge in this playthrough. Oh, I'm so torn with this decision. I'm gonna let the cards decide. I'm gonna let the cards decide. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, what do you think? That is a confusing answer. Justice? King of Cups, which very romantic, very, very loving, deep emotions, but he's not the King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about woohoo. King of Cups is about love. And the Hermit, which talks about being on your own and soul searching and deep thoughts. I think it's absolutely not. But let's create our own answer. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't attracted to you, Astarion, but I don't think this would be good for either of us. Let's travel together a little bit longer before we jump into bed together.
You're no fun at all. Deny your feelings all you like. It doesn't matter to me. I've already tasted you, and that's all the carnal delight I need.
Then why are you so eager for more then, Astarion? Never satisfied. Walks off. But we might get some interesting scenes now. That's unlocked a whole series of Astarion scenes, I think. So we're not majorly missing out. We might miss out on the woohoo scene. Maybe we can do it later with a different character. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, let's end the night. Yeah, end the day. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Does anyone want to talk though, actually? Does anyone want to talk? Let's just quick. Let's do the rounds. I can cut it out.
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketheric, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
On it. So, how does it feel to be the protector of a Githyanki egg?
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
Does that always look there? Okay, I feel like we've asked these questions and I don't want to further the Kithrak boss thing yet. I'm going to leave that a little bit longer. So Fuzzlewump just hanging out with Shadowheart there. Like, I mean, I would be too. I'd be like, if I was in anyone's tent, it would definitely be Shadowheart's. Shadowheart's relationship line, I think, is quite wholesome. You know, she's definitely defensive and stuff at first, but she really softens and she gets very sweet. Same with Lae'zel. I've only done like Act 1 romance with Lae'zel. I've never done Act 3 romance with her. Gale is very sweet to romance as well. Yeah, Astarion's whole thing, very, it's controversial. Right, we don't really need to say those things with the Shadowheart, but I love her. She's sweet. Okay, I'm going to stop messing around and I'm going to wrap up this episode and I'm going to go to bed. Actually, before I do, let me group Astarion with me just to see if we do get an extra scene or not. And we'll pop Will down there with Dirge. Okay, let's go. Camp supplies, yes. Full rest. Lae'zel's on guard duty there. I don't think we're getting a cutscene. Sad times. I was hoping to further Astarion's story a little bit more there, but yeah, I opted out of the romance. And again, we still will trigger some more scenes with him as we kind of go along now, but like he'll share a bit more with us now. I don't know, sad times. I'm gonna go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On the next video, we're gonna head back down to that like deserted village beach where the gnomes were working and the Duegar were hanging out, and we're gonna take that ship and we're gonna go and look for this Temple of the Justiciars that was built by Ketheric Thorm, and we're gonna go and look for the Adamantine Forge. And I'm really excited. Again, love this section of the game and I just want to share it with you guys. Do take care of your faces. Have a good week. Leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't yet already. Hit the notification bell to know when my videos go live. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about the whole Astarion romance thing. Did I make a mistake? We can always romance him with Dirge if you really, really want to. I'm not feeling it. let me know thoughts in the comments. Take care of your faces and have a good week. Bye, guys.
I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a